Well, honey. Yes, girl. What you doing? Yes, honey. So anyway, let's go ahead and pull that on up. So anyway, showing a little bit of belly button off, y'all. Yes, gonna work that belly button out just a little bit, just a little bit. Hey, anyway, let me make sure I'm not showing too much, y'all. You know, all I got on is just some panties, honey. What are you doing? Panties. Anyway, this is not about that. I should put this. I should put this camera a little more, just in case a little slip in the dip. Slip in the dip. Slip in the dip. Come on in here. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Hey Liquor Spot. Yes, salutations. Come on in here. I like me a proper woman. Come on in here. Listen. So we'll just keep the keyboard there. How about that? So it's only little surprise y'all to get would be the belly button. How about that? Listen, thank you. Oh shit, I forgot to blend my stuff and it's just sitting on me. Anyway, oh well. Listen, I want to come through here very quickly to do this video. And I got some little notes right here to help me out so I can stay on point, y'all, because you know I gotta go. I've been resting, I've been doing some heavy casework, I've been focused on that. I did get your emails to those of you who are a part of the necromancy class. Hey. There's one more video coming to you all. Then we're doing a live thing, and hopefully we get all this stuff done by Tuesday of next week. I think that'll be good. So anyway, before I get into this, come on in here. How you doing, Joey Donardo? How you doing? Yes, honey, come on in here. Ow. Oh, this little thing right here, honey. Ow. It's a Brahmin bag. How you doing? You know. Wait, I don't want it to be in the damn. I didn't want it to be in the scene though. I just wanted to hop on here, like I said, to talk about some stuff. And of course, okay, bitch. I'm like, did I turn on the AC? I hear the motor coming on, but that's actually running water. Listen, y'all. So I want to give a shout out to Larry, of course, Rico, and all of you guys who buy products and you're taking the class. Splish splash, and you're taking the class. I don't know, I just said that. But listen, shout out to you all. Thank you all so much for your support and doing what you do. And of course, you know, thanks to those who come here and interact in the room. But listen, so I want to first of all go into the first thing is expressing and not being in. Okay. And we're talking about energy, we're talking about emotions. I think that people forget that it's okay to express your emotions, but don't be in them. Being in them is what caused you to get hypertension, aches and pains in your body, inflammation. Y'all can look this stuff up for those who are not into that stuff. But being in the emotions of whatever it is that you're going through causes a whole bunch of stuff to go on within your body. It's like he can't be by me. He's like, this bitch gonna be on camera. She gonna pay attention to me doing my little shit. Yeah, go ahead and sit over there. So being in the emotion is what caused you to be hostile, or that's an example of that. You being in your emotion, a hostile. You want to fight people. You want to, ooh, come on, run up, bitch. I got you. You're upset. Okay. Expressing your emotions is saying how you feel, put whatever energy behind that, and keeping it moving. And I think people don't know the difference. And it came up for me when I was doing a meditation session with one of my people who are in the energy renovation. You know, and we went over that. We expanded on that. And even going over with one of my friends who is still grieving. And of course, grieving is a process. Everyone grieves differently, but it's a process. You don't get over it like that. With anything, you lose a job, you lose a man, you lose a friend, lose a husband. It is not easy. Come on here, Jaliel. How you doing? Yes. Come on, King of Sheba. How you doing? Come on in here, TC. Yes, honey. So it is important to know how to express your emotions and not be in your emotions. Having control over what you do while you're upset is an example of expressing your emotions. When you're upset and I don't give a fuck and I'm because you know we got examples of that. People who are in their emotion, they cannot think, they have no logic, there's no reason there, they act, and then later they want people to feel sorry for them. And I don't. You know, as I said before, I think that we all have to take responsibility and accountability for our lives. And I just kind of want to go over this story too because this is fresh. You know, one of my cousins graduated this year, and she's actually my second cousin, my first cousin's child. And my first cousin lived a rough life, you know. He would do a lot of stuff when we were teenagers. You know, he's about maybe 12 years older than I am. But he would always do stuff. He would like steal my grandmother's van. He would like do just crazy stuff, y'all. And when he was young, he actually died. His dad died, but he actually died from, excuse me, his dad died from being shot. He was shot at, and they just like removed, I think, one of his kidneys and a piece of his large intestine or something like that. So he lived a rough life. Well, 2015, I want to say, he was running from the cops and he jumped into someone's vehicle, and the cops shot him and killed him in this woman's car. And, you know, I don't want to get too much into that because how I see it is as if I like to have a logic and reason of all, in all things. Yes, that's my cousin. Yes, I love my cousin. That is my blood. But how I see it is, if it was me and a young child in the car, because she had a kid in the car, or if it was one of your parents or one of your wives or one of your daughters with their child in the car and a man jumped through the window, you're not going to be like, oh, no, no, don't shoot him. You're going to be like, bitch, do what you need to do. So the cops did what they did, and my cousin's not here. And as I tell people, I'm shocked that he lived to see 40 years old because the life he lived, it was so rough. He lived a very, very, very rough and disrespectful life. And the scripture says that when you dishonor your mother and your father, the days of your lives will be shortened. So going into that, his daughter, he had a crazy life. You know, he was on drugs on and off. And his girlfriend, who was the mother of his child, was on and off drugs. And I think even when his daughter was born, she had drugs in her system. So this cousin of mine graduated, y'all. She graduated. I don't know what part of the world she lived in. At least she lives in, but she graduated, right? She graduated, and y'all, that just it makes me feel good, and I'm not as emotional as I was about it when I first found out about it, and you know, rooting her on because like she took accountability and responsibility for her life. She could have said, you know, my dad was a loser or a deadbeat, and my mom was a crackhead, and she had all these kids by other these men. And I want that to be my life too. So let me just sit back and let me be a bummy ass bitch and not win in life. But she did it. Something in her clicked, and it said, and this is what I said before, if your ancestors are of greatness, you're going to be of greatness. Like people can influence you all day long. People can tell you what you want. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. But if you come from greatness, bitch, it's in your DNA to do great, and you have to unlock that. So for my cousin to do that, to me makes me like beyond proud of her. It makes me beyond like, girl, it makes me know that all things are fucking possible, and that people would just rather put excuses in make up stuff than to actually get shit done. So I want to give that story because, of course, like I said, it's about you taking accountability and responsibility and you choosing to win and not laying down to motherfucking lose. Okay. So, like I said, you know, it's about you. It's about your mindset. It's about you and your emotions. And that's also another example of you expressing your emotions, but you not being within them. Because, like I said, she could have been all up in her feelings. Because I think that's what people used to say, all up in your feelings. Like, bitch, because I'm telling you how I feel. I'm all up in my feelings, bitch. Excuse me. That's why the world is fucked up now. That's why we have sociopathic, sociological deprived motherfuckers out there. Because, oh, you're too much into your feelings. Oh, it's a weakness to express how you feel. Oh, you're weak if you cry. Girl, bye. I know a lot of motherfuckers that cry, bitch. They could definitely get your ass together if it came down to it. Okay, hello? Hello? Okay, so micromanagement. Now, this kind of is a little side tea. Okay, this kind of is a little side tea. I conduct my business a certain way. Okay. Hence, that's why I own my own stuff. I don't work under people. So when you reach out to me for product services, you're actually becoming a partner with me. Okay. You're not hiring me to work under you. Obviously, this is not that type of work. You're coming to me because you want advice. You want my expertise in something. Whatever you feel you need from me, you come to me for. Okay. So micromanagement is something that just turns me completely off and will really mess up your connection with me, whether it is friendship wise or business wise, because I have a group of people who support me regardless. And like I said, if it comes down to a bitch, I will gladly just deal with those people. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, yeah, this dog is crazy. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, I'm here to help. I don't want to stress myself out. I don't want to stress you out. Obviously, you're coming to me to get a stress-free result, right? Stressing will keep things further away from you. So, micromanaging is checking up on and hey, are you done yet? Hey, when is this? Hey, are you going to do this? Like, you don't know how I run my business. I'm not obligated to tell you how I run my business. I am obligated to tell you the time period of when things are done. With that being said, that's how we operate and that's how we work. But also going into when it comes to services, if you have not paid for your services in full, and I want to just put this out here, if you pay for, let's say, partially something or sent the incorrect amount for something, I'm not going to start on your work until I get all of the tea. Okay. I'm not going to start on, I may do a little something, but I'm not going to go really in on it until I get all of the tea, because God forbid in that process you decide to change your mind. I've made that stuff for no reason. So that's why I don't do that. Okay. I'm even thinking about making it when it comes to like oils and stuff, because that's very customized, that I require a deposit up front, because just in case something like that go down. But either way, like I said, you don't have to, hey, what's going on? Hey, I just want to know what's the update on that. Don't worry about that. You do what you do. Let me do what I do, because now you're knocking off energy. And of course, your product is not going to be as powerful as it possibly could be, because of course my energy is what goes into that work. And if I'm stressed and irritated, you think I'm over here handling your oil with care and oh yes, charging it up with care. If you're irritating me, if you're calling me or emailing me every 2 days, or you think I'm be sitting here doing it saying, this bitch, let me send this bitch her shit, take it post office. Like, come on now, think about it. So do not micromanage me. Let me do my job. Please read the blog spot. If you have any questions about products and services, definitely send me an email and ask about timing and all that good stuff. No problem telling you that. But some people, like I said, they'll have her down to a T girl. The girl, they'll send over tea, hit me up for tea 3 days later, 4 days later, and I'm just like, girl, this is why your energy and stuff is thrown off, and this is why you have a hard time manifesting what you're trying to manifest, because magic is energy. The whole process of alchemy, because people always want to talk about that, and I'm a witch, I'm this, I manipulate energy. The whole process of that is knowing where energy is to rearrange it, manipulate it, and also to stabilize it. You cannot achieve anything magically by not having any type of energetic stability and without energetic manipulation. Okay. So a lot of you are trying to get there, but you're not getting there. I don't know what books you're reading. I don't know what YouTube videos you're watching, but you're going about it the wrong way, sis. And I'm telling you this because, of course, obviously I care, because I didn't care, bitch. I would keep my shit to myself and I wouldn't be on here. Bitch, I don't, it is what it is. I wouldn't have to get on YouTube. Okay, so please don't micromanage me. Please definitely if you have any questions about product services, please ask before you purchase, and or as soon as you send the tea over, ask your questions. I can address them and we go from there, versus you send over your tea and I have a whole other line of stuff I need to do, because like I said, I prioritize. So let's say, for example, you send over your tea for, let's say, a customized soap, and I already have planned out my agenda for the next week. I got to do 3 caseworks. I got to do 3 classes. I got to do a one-on-one with this person. And I have my energy renovation meeting with this person. Then you decide to throw in some tea for some soap or something, honey. Girl, okay, yes, give me time. Give me 14, 21 days. Give me 7 days, whatever it says. Whatever I say, whatever it says on there to quote. But like I said, don't do that. Okay. That's very irritating. Okay. I'm just going to be totally honest with you. I'm expressing my energy. I'm not in my energy. It's very annoying when people they don't read, first of all, they don't ask questions they should be asking. And then they're kind of like, and maybe that's anxiety. Girl, maybe you need a gummy. Maybe you need some hemp seed oil. Maybe you need to go meditating. Nam myoho renge kyo. Maybe you need to practice the philosophy of the Buddha. As I said before, girl, find peace within, and you will always have peace without. And without does not mean without completely gone. Without means within means within, without means on the outside. Okay, so whatever is with you, girl, is with you. Okay, so also going into the next thing. Okay, we're gonna address that one, honey. Okay, each thought plants a motherfucking seed of energy. Y'all, I'm sorry, y'all, I have to do this, y'all, because I be everywhere. Y'all know, y'all be everywhere. I just be with the flow, and I just be like, videos turn into 2 or 3 hours, y'all, and I be messed up a lot of tea, y'all. Like I be like planning dinner dates with people and going to do Walmart runs with people, and we end up not going because I'm just doing shit I should be doing. Okay, so thoughts are energy, words are energy, actions are energy, and everything that is spoken around you, or everything that comes, yeah, we can say that, anything that goes in you, whether it's your environment or someone is speaking to you, okay, or you're speaking to yourself, right? These things plant energy somewhere. They plant seeds of energy somewhere. So this is why we say, regardless of what you do, energies are being planted. And this is why I try to tell my people in energy renovation, and of course when we do casework, that when you're doing casework, your mind needs to be focused on your results, not the process. Because if you're focused on the process, then the stuff that has caused you to want to seek spiritual work is still riding on you. So instead of you focus on, oh, I cannot wait until I get this new job that Mystic is working on with me. Oh my God, I cannot wait. Like instead of you getting your energies and your excitement there and pulling that energy up, conjuring that energy up, you're thinking about, oh, has she got started on it yet? I wonder what's taking so long. She said 7 days is only day 4, and I've heard at the back, is everything okay? And they will really check on that. And I'm like, listen, you need to calm yourself down. Oh, well, more stuff is happening. Of course it is, because your mind is still in that space. When they say that we're interdimensional beings, they're saying that we have the capacity to think of the past, the present, and definitely push our way into the future. That's why they say today is also tomorrow, and tomorrow was once yesterday. That's a good old saying. If you have not heard that, get that tea right there. So your energy, your thoughts shifts things every time you think of something. That's why they say don't dwell on things. Dwelling on things is literally living, because dwelling is also a house, a building, someplace that you go to visit. So when they say don't dwell on things, they actually are saying don't dwell on that. Now, of course, you're trying to prosper and you're trying to pull in a life for yourself. Oh, I want a bigger house. Oh my God. Ooh. And you're just getting yourself there. Now you're shifting that into your reality. But if you're not, and you're saying, oh my God, what's gonna, then you're just fucking yourself up. Excuse me, you're messing yourself up. And I tell y'all that, like, for real, like, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money on casework and energy work if you're not getting yourself to where you want to be at. The whole process of doing magic is not to really change the present, it's to alter the future and to shift you there. That's the whole process of magic. You cannot change what's going on right now, because right now it was already a thought that happened years ago, months ago, hours ago, and sometimes seconds ago, if you're that type of manifester. Come on in here. The other day I was in my energy about someone, and we're going to slip on down to the last thing when we're going to this. And I was in my energy. I was in my emotion and expressing at the same time, because I was kind of swaddling the fence. You had a person who comes across very homophobic and transphobic, but you have a trans person, or at least they say that, feeding that type of energy. So going into that, I was just everywhere with that. I was just everywhere with that, right? And I was so upset, and I was just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I forgot where the fuck I was gonna go with this. Because while I'm thinking about this person come up, and as I said, we just gonna jump into the last motherfucking part before I go into the part. So there's an individual, and I'm not gonna say them where I said their name. I don't want to keep saying it, because bitch, every time I think about this individual, it makes me want to just cuss a bitch out. Like, I almost want to call this person personally and let them know. No, they probably wouldn't even give a fuck, so it probably don't even motherfucking matter. But there's an individual that flat out, okay, flat out, they were born anatomically a male, Okay. And I want y'all to ride along with me because people have emailed me, people have hit me up, people have, you know, hey, you went a little too harsh there, and it kind of looked like you're always at odds with people like you and all this other good stuff. And I'm like, well, that definitely couldn't be true because I have people, not that many, because like I said, I don't think there's that many real trans women out there. That's just my opinion. But I deal with trans people like myself. I talk to people like myself. The people I deal with are women who just happen to have the trans experience. We're not wearing our transsexual stuff on our sleeve to say, I'm trans, so you have to. Oh, you call me bitches because I'm trans? Oh, you're attacking me because I like that's not our mindset. So anyway, so this individual was born anatomically a male. This individual, once upon a time, at least what they saying publicly, because they did an interview, that they thought that they were a woman. Well, they decided to revert back to being a man once they started having children. And I guarantee you right then and there, that's where this whole mind frame resurfaced. Because I personally think that this individual that was born anatomically a male who gives off the illusion that they are a female. That's why they own the title of a female impersonator. Because I don't think they really understand what is the third gender, which has been around long before this person has ever been around, long before any type of educational institution has even come about. But there's a third gender, a classification of people. Also going into gender dysphoria. I don't think they even understand that process, right? And it just feeds, like I said, what this other person was saying, that people like me are mentally ill because they see people like that. And that's why I tell people, people like that are not even a part of the trans community. That's a whole nother thing. That's they're part of the umbrella, but they're not a trans woman like a bitch like me who've paved the way, who've been discriminated against in the workplace, and who implemented laws, who helped to implement laws. The person who got their name legally changed and got all the processes done because they really say who they are, they really identify as that. Not the person who said, this is who I am, but behind closed doors, I'm still going to be big old I'm going to be big old whatever. That's it. Girl. So like I said, I think there's a difference. And I personally think this person had an experience as a kid that created some type of ego, or because usually when they say with comedians, that comedians have had traumatic lives, that sparked the comedic side of them, which is healing for them, and they want to heal other people. But first of all, they're healing themselves. That's why they're comedics. That's why they're comedians. There's something happened in their life that was so traumatic and so devastating that it sparked up, kind of like a DID. So this person fits that story all the way around with this whole thing. This person fits this story. But to then say that you're a trans woman and this is what you identify as, but keep saying that you're a nigga under a wig. Okay, keep feeding to the stereotypes. And like I said, what kind of got me right together, where I said, bitch, I got the answer that I wanted to ask, because I think they did this interview a day after we did our video, and I got my answers. And I said, bitch, let me back up off of that. So this person said that they decided to revert back to being a man, even though they were born a male. But they diverted back to being a male and kept their breasts and their hips, obviously because of silicone, and it's hard to take silicone out of your body. See, if you would have went to a real doctor, because if you're transgender, you have to go to a standard of care according to Harry Benjamin. Okay, excuse me. Got a little excited there. And there's a process that doctors in America has to abide by. So if you cannot prove that you've had psychological evaluation, 6 months to a year of experience of being a woman or dressing as the opposite sex or the sex that you identify as, then these doctors are not going to perform the surgeries on you. Even if you appear that you're just a male trying to see what it's like to be a female, they won't perform these surgeries on you. So a lot of these girls are going to black market doctors in Mexico, and some of them are even going to New York, Atlanta, Florida, and also going down to the bitch over there in Texas. But like I say, I'm not a snitch bitch, so we're not getting into that. And instead of getting real cheek implants and chin implants and breast implants and hip implants and fat transfer, they're getting silicone fixed and flat cements put in their body. So that shit can't be removed. So this person, I'm like, I know that's why they kept that shit. But their story was they reverted back to being a male because they have children. They want their children to have a normal life. Now, my question that came up was, were you trans before you had your children or after you had your children? That was the first question, right? And the second one was your children an obligation? Were you forced to have children? Because what it sounded like to me is that you were not too sure about what you were before you had children, and you're not too sure about what you are after you had children. I think maybe the children brought your reality in that you are a black gay male. She won't say that, he won't say that, but you are a black gay male that is a little open to having sex with trans men and lesbian studs, because there's a lot of gay men that are into that. There's a lot of trans that are into that, trans women. But instead of a person saying that, they're on this propaganda because they don't want to confuse people. And the crazy thing about it is that on this interview, they said, oh, that shit's confusing. I don't go by labels. You're confused. And you're confused, and you're trying to find sanity in your confusion. And because you cannot find sanity in your own confusion, you want to make it seem like everybody else is confused. Well, you're born with a dick, you're automatically a man. I don't care what you say, you know what it's like to be a woman. And if you're born with a vagina, you're automatically a woman, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just like, well, you are what you attract. And maybe these trans men that this person dated are the exact same thing. Maybe they were lesbian women who still identified as women, and something shifted within them to make them want to be as masculine as possible. Maybe they became a masculine energy to protect themselves from masculine energy, because maybe they were also abused, neglected, abandoned, molested by males. Because I said before, for this individual, I feel there was a lot of trauma there. And I want to do a reading on it. I want to do a motherfucking reading on it, bitch, because I've seen some shit spiritually, bitch. Because that's what we do, bitch. We walk around the realms, bitch. Hello. You call me anything else, but one thing you definitely should know about, bitch, I walk the rounds, okay? So I saw a whole bunch of shit there, primarily triggered by females. Because see, when it comes to the LGBT community, especially trans males, we'll say males, people that are born anatomically male, usually the molestation and the trauma is caused by a male. But in this situation that I'm talking about, bitch, I see female energy. I see females triggering something there. And this is why this person is so fucked up. And now, yet, once again, because it's about entertainment, because people talk about there's an entertainment agenda and the Illuminati. No, the agenda is to keep confusion going on. And it's not confusion to where someone who was born anatomically a male who feel like they're a woman and now they're living their life wholly as a female. Because like I said, they never gave Laverne Cox a documentary. Then they gave Laverne Cox a special. And she's not upset about that, right? But they give a man who is a drag queen, who identifies as drag queen. I think even the interview says drag queen. There's no such thing as a trans woman drag queen, sis. A drag queen is more along the lines of a transvestite. A transvestite is a gay male who identifies as a male, or a person who identifies as a male who chooses to dress up as a female for entertainment purposes. And that's what it comes down to. So for the people that were like, ooh, you just being here. No, bitch. I'm not going to encourage you to do your research because, like I said, trans people identify like 0.48% or 0.98%. Like, we don't even represent 1% of the whole motherfucking population. So the people who do come out and do what they do, you're either going to have the ones that really don't know what they want to do, and those are the ones that are getting these interviews and these documentaries, and people are gagging at them, you know, because I would say this, I feel like Sydney Stars and I feel like the Shauna Brooks are a little more female or a little more sure of their transition than this other individual I'm talking about, but I feel like they're in the same category. So these people are going to get on the shows. They're going to get on reality shows. These people are going to get the tea. I'm telling y'all right now, when I first started transitioning, VH1 had a whole bunch of pilots, okay? And we're going to talk about this lightly and very politely because I don't want to go into some stuff. I don't want to expose no stuff. But they had a lot of shows that were being lined up. And a lot of times, to know about these pilots and these shows, you have to know people, okay? So I'm from this buttfuck ass small town, but I was connecting with people. And I don't even know how. Because even like now, people find my Instagram and shit. And I'm just like, how are they finding me? I don't go to parties. I don't do social events. I don't hang out with celebrities. Like, how do y'all find me? To where even like something, I'm like, bitch, are you even real? Are you catfishing me? Like, how did this person pick me out of all the women, all the trans women, if they want a trans experience? How did they put little old me out in buttfuck ass middle of nowhere, California? Okay, so pilots were coming up. And at that time, like I said, bitch, I'm like, yes, I saw some people, won't say no names, who I loved. And I'm like, bitch, I want to do it. So people were connecting me. There people, underground people were connecting. Hey, who, you should do this, you should do that. Ooh, they don't got to know. Just tell them blah, blah, blah. Well, little did I know that when you do a lot of these reality shows, they ask for birth certificates. And I'm assuming to verify that you're an American citizen. I don't know. And they also ask for IDs and Social Security and shit because, bitch, you're getting paid, right? For the W-9s and all that shit. So literally, y'all, when it got down to it, a lot of these shows, and it's the only aspect of this I'm going to talk about, would not let me do anything because my stuff still said that I was a male and I showed up as female. So in their mind, they're like, whoa. Now, I think one of the producers, well, I would not say his name because I always think about him all the time and I see his name everywhere, actually said, if you get these documentations taken care of, you don't got to worry about nothing. If you get this document taken care of, you don't got to worry about nothing. But I'm just like, no. Because, bitch, what's that if I do that and then I do this and how do I know for sure I'm even get a spot? And so I told you, some of them didn't give a fuck. Bitch, let it come out. And then that's when I did my research on a trans woman named Miriam. I believe that's her name. I've not heard of her in such a long time. But Miriam was a Mexican trans woman who did an Australian TV show. And she did not tell the guy she was trans. It was like a love thing. These guys were kissing her, doing all this stuff. And then at the end of the show, she had to tell them that she was trans. Now, what got my head fucked up is she had to say, I was a man. I was born a man. And I'm just like, what? But of course, the entertainment aspect of it, that's why they gave her the show. And of course, it was in Australia. And Australia is more open than America. But anyway, and I think about that sometimes, like, what happened if I would have got like a show and they would not know anything about my trans status, right? And then I became like this popular reality show star, and then bitch, it got out that that's really a transgender. Could you imagine how many records I would have motherfucking broke? And when I tell you, there was a lot of motherfucking people I met, and some of them are like well-known reality shows now, stars. Some of them are no stars. Some of them said they backed out. Somebody even said that I was one of the reasons why there was a behind the scenes, and maybe they were just trying to pump me up or something. I don't know. But that's why behind the scenes, there was a rumor that one of these reality show star persons is actually a tranny. And I'm just like, well, don't give me that much credit. I doubt that, but don't give me that much credit. So, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that go behind the scenes, but they want the shits and giggles. If you're not about the shits and giggles, bitch, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. If you come out and say, yes, I was born a man and I'm proud and just this weird shit, bitch, they love that. They love that. Or I'm not too sure if I'm really a woman because I know I was born a man because I got dick and balls and I identify as a man still, but I want to be a woman. They love that shit. Bitch, girl, I'll be having a Netflix show too right now. I'll be having something right now. They're like, girl, we got to get you on something because you're a fool. You're a fool. And I'm telling you, that's why these James Charles and these men who are part way and part out, that's why they're getting shit. So that's why I said, when people say there's an agenda, there's not an agenda to make people gay or to make people trans. It's just to stir up confused energy. And that's what it's about. It has nothing to do with people who are really, truly trans people. Because like I said, I'm a person with trans experience, technically born intersex. And girl, I'm intelligent. Girl, my IQ is not low. I have no psychological issues, no mental depression, no none of that. Okay, none of that. I got a psychologist, I got a therapist for the sake of me being a trans in motherfucking America. Can we talk about that for a minute? So, like I said, there's nothing wrong with me. So, to me, bitch, they're gonna be like, okay, bitch, you step over there because you're not that entertaining. They're not. But if I got on here with silicone in my face, if I got on here with silicone in my face, if I got in here and said, yes, I'm still a man. Hi, everybody. My name is Marquise. Bitch, oh, girl, it'll be gags, girl. Oh, my God, I can't believe it. It'll be a whole, because, bitch, that's the motherfucking agenda. So that's where I stand on that. And that was my whole purpose of saying what it is that I was saying and why I was saying what I was saying. That people like that who are not too sure about what it is they want, they get the tea. And I said that I want the tea because, bitch, I want peace of mind. I want peace of mind. you know, and that person's going to definitely have a hard time. And I don't even see what is going on lasting, because I think when this person first came out, well, they've been out for a long time, but then when they first came out as the comedian, what made them take a step back, because they were trying to say they didn't get a chance shine out of shit. No, what made you take a step back is that you have to reevaluate your life. Because once again, what stood out to me was, now that this person is a father, and I'm just like, somebody with gender dysphoria would not identify as a father. You would probably identify as a sperm surrogate or something, or a trans mother, not a father. So you don't feel no type of way about you being born a male. So bitch, you're definitely not a trans woman. You're just a trans person maybe, but not a trans woman. And like I said, to have children that you obviously asked for, they didn't, nobody said you better have kids. And then say, well, I dress up as a man when I go to PTA meetings and stuff because I want my kids to have a normal life. What the fuck is normal, sis? What the fuck is normal? That right there shows that there's something psychologically wrong with that individual. Psychologically wrong. What is normal, sis? You got heterosexual people out here having sex with their own children. Hello? You got people eating their own kids, sis. You got people taking their kids, like put them in freezers. What the fuck is normal? What is normal? I guarantee you this too. The people that your children go to school with, more than likely, I would say 60% of them have a fucked up ass weird ass life. So once again, you're hiding who you are to make other people feel happy. You're suppressing who you are to make other people feel happy. And that's the moral of that. This person said why publicly they talk about trans people, even though they're trans, because they're not proud of being trans. They're not proud of who they are. They're ashamed. They feel nasty. They're not sure. So this leaves room for people like Young Pharaoh and the Bobby Hemmets and all these other motherfuckers that come for people like me, because I can't say like we, because you're nothing like me. It leaves room for them to come and say, well, there you go. You got a sellout bitch right here. You got a bitch that signed a $250,000 contract who's giving out all the tea. That's how we all act, girl. And like I said, that's what right there. Why? If you're a trans person, you want to know why we can't be friends. If you're a trans person, you want to know why we can't get down on that type of level just because we're trans people. You better thank that person. You better thank all those hoes like that. The ones that dress up as a woman just to fool straight man to get some straight dick. Right there. I didn't transition to get dick. I didn't become who I am to get laid in anyway, because I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about sex. Right now, bitch, I ain't trying to get none. I don't want none, because you got HIV, you got gonorrhea 2 going around. You got a gonorrhea 1 going around. You got syphilis 2. You got all this weird shit going on. I don't want none of that shit at this point right now. So I didn't transition for that, sis. I didn't transition for kudo points. Ooh, girl, you fierce, honey, you over. Because I will be in a ballroom scene. I did not I transitioned for me. This is who I am. This is who I connect to. When I look in the mirror, I have to see this person. And that's why I am who I am. I don't give a fuck about nobody else or anybody else's opinion. So for you to say that, oh, well, I'm this girl, you're fitting stereotypes and you don't know exactly what they want you to do, and you're not confident, you're not secure in who you are. So I said before, I have no problem with transphobic people. As long as you got trans people out there like that person, I don't got a problem with people that don't like trans people. Because at the end of the day, bitch, you got people like that feeding that energy. Instead, this motherfucker get on and saying, well, this is my story. I had issues with my mother. I had issues with my grandmother. I had issues because one of my older cousins who was a female, da-da-da-da. Instead of this person saying that so people can understand their story, I'm going to sit up and, oh, my trans sisters ain't going to like me. And I'm going to say that none of them are trans. And really, you when you lay down, you either got a dick or a pussy, so what's going to be? Okay, sis, well, dick or a pussy don't make you a male or female. If you really want to get down to it, it's working testicles and a working uterus. So to the woman who had a hysterectomy and the niggas who got no balls, are they men still? Or what exactly are they, sis? Hello? So we're talking about real science and we're talking about street motherfucking science. Bitch, I don't listen to no project ass science, honey. I don't listen to nobody who, like say, who don't know what the fuck they are. You don't know if you're a man or woman, you don't know if you're a man, a black, you know what you are. But you're definitely entertaining, and that's where you should stay at. So when these people get on there, I was confused too. And girl, you have the biggest queen. I was confused too. Girl, bye. Yeah, yes. Yeah, sure you're confused. We heard a lot of stories about that. Anyway, So, like I said, that's where I stand with that. I'm not apologizing. I'm not taking anything back. That's my opinion on that. And we're gonna keep it moving. Like I said before, because they're trans, don't mean that I gotta relate to them and I gotta be cool with them, or because they identify as being trans. As I said before, bitch, my ID says I'm a female. My birth certificate says I'm female. So, bitch, United States of America see me as a motherfucking female, and that's where you motherfucking sit at. Because the government see you as male still, and because you still feel like a male, bitch, please stay over there. Please stay over there with the female impersonators and the RuPauls and stuff. Because that's that bitch's competition's RuPaul. That's how that bitch feels some type of way. Bitch, RuPaul is that bitch's competition. Please stay over there in those male female impersonators. Bitch, you're not over here. I'm here for trans right, and Donald Trump want to ban the trans out of the military. Ain't nobody in the military but trans men. So what I really want to know, this is what I really want to know. Are you somebody who was born male? Forgive me if I'm wrong, because some people are like dragon blooded now. I was born human, but I feel like a leopard. I was born human, but I feel like a tiger, a serpentine dragon, and a rat sometimes. So were you born with a male anatomy, but you felt like a woman, but you realize that you were a lesbian stud inside of a male's body? And then as you grow older, you probably thought you were a white woman at some point. And then you went back to saying, well, actually, I'm just a black male. And now your reality is becoming a reality because you got children and you got maybe the society telling you what you really are. And now you feel that pressure. Because I really want to know, and I'm not here to make fun of mentally unstable people and people with mental illness, because obviously what that person has. But I'm just saying, everybody say they're dragons in it, but I'm by them, they, and there because I want to put on makeup, but I don't want people to judge to put on makeup. But I want to keep my beard and my mustache. I feel like a lady, but I feel like I don't have to tuck. I feel like I can just keep my balls and penis just dangling all day long. I don't give a fuck. I feel more comfortable when it's all just hanging out and a scrub will get on my face and I just scratch. It makes me feel like a real good woman to sit here and scratch my beard or my mustache. Like what? Girl, really? Okay. So like I said, maybe that's the person's story. But anyway, I'm kind of done with that. Like I said, I got turned off. I saw what I needed to see. And bitch, I clicked the fuck about it. I said, bitch, thank you. You are, first of all, a male, which they say that males suffer from more mental disturbances than females do. You are a male of color, okay, which they say men of color have a lot of traumatic issues, post-traumatic slave syndrome, whatever people call it. And then you are also part of the LGBT community. So you have 4 things that are definitely, you're feeding into the stereotypes. So hopefully Netflix sign on more. The bitch get more interviews with these motherfuckers. Hopefully she can tell her whack ass. Well, I've heard a story though, and that's the crazy thing about it too. Everybody want to know these little interviews when it comes to these trans people that think they're really trans. They want to get the stories of, well, how you know Monique, and how you know Don Pablo, and how you know Barack Obama. Fuck that shit, bruh. What made you who you are? What happened to you in your life, sister or brother? Because I don't think she would care. What triggered you to dress as a woman but still say that you're a man? What is the philosophy? What is the psychological aspect of that? That I feel like a man, but I dress as a woman, but I'm a trans woman, but I still like being a man. I like dressing as a man sometimes. Like what, girl? Like, why don't they ask those questions? But they're not going to ask those questions. You know why they're not going to ask those questions? You know why they're not? They're not asking those questions. Going to give a fuck about it because it's going to awaken people who are really trans to come up, and people who have doubt say, well, I'm really not trans. Bitch, all of a sudden, bitch, you had, everybody could, there's all these pronouns come out. Everybody come out now. Isn't that ironic? Before everybody was, I'm not trans. I don't like that. That's disgusting. You a man and you put on women's clothing. You a man and you get surgery. Ooh, that's disgusting. And then all of a sudden, bitch, fast forwarding 3 years later, the people who were once saying that now they're a woman. Honey, my name is Adriana. Adriana, honey. Okay, Adriana. Bitch, I'm gonna call you Adriana. I'm not gonna call you him, her, they, them, there. We're not doing that. I'll call you Adriana out of respect. But anyway, like I said, bitch, I'm over that. I don't want to think about that, bitch. It's whack, it's stupid, and it's exactly why motherfuckers don't like people like me. I'm like, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, bitch. I will always attract who I'm supposed to attract. I will always do people who I'm meant to deal with. Yeah, the confused people can stay over there. Like I said, definitely hit up people like that, y'all. If you're curious about people that are so-called trans, definitely stick with that type of person because he will definitely rock your world and give you all that. Another thing that he kind of said that kind of stood out was like they're only with you because you're a woman with a male's part. I can actually count on both hands how many men I dated. I count on one hand how many of those men that I had a serious relationship with. And I count on one hand how many of those men that did not want a penis. They didn't like a penis. They didn't want to see a penis. They didn't want to taste me. They didn't want to touch a penis. Hello? They never jerked me. They never sucked me. They never touched me. So once again, your experience is your experience because you are a gay male who dressed up as a woman for entertainment purposes. Just so happened you pulled on some straight man that made you a little curious of what it was like. It did not work out. Now you went back to the lesbian and the trans man. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, that's your story. The men I mess with on a personal bitch, they're not into touching it. Let me see your penis, baby. Let me lift up your panties. Baby, what's that? Then I into that girl. I like man. I like a man. I like a man that love the smell of vagina. That's what I love. I love men who love smell of vagina and just how he likes something a little bit for. Maybe he saw me. He assumed he said that bitch got a fat vagina like Wendy Williams. Allegedly. I don't know. I never see that. But he's like, that bitch got a big one. Huh? She big. She tall. Yes, she got big everything. I know that pussy not so fat. And just like when I'm like, listen, honey, listen, I'm gonna tell you this because I care about you. I think you're cute, but ain't no fat pussy over here. I mean, you got that. Ow, you gotta ow, okay, ow. But no, ma'am. Just so happen that's what it's about. But bitch, like I said, girl, they're not over here make believing and shit. And well, you know, I'm just gonna see you as a full fledged woman, even though I want to get down and taste it. That shit right there, that's a client type of shit. That's a client type of shit. You are a client. If your fetish is a trans woman, big titties, beautiful woman with a piece of meat, you are a client potential only. You will never date me. I will never be interested in you. Ever. If you're somebody who see a trans woman as a woman, which a lot of them do, and they're not interested in that, like I said, now we can talk. That's what I'm into, bitch. You like me because I'm a woman, right? Because then they start saying, well, what is it like? How big is it? Oh, okay, you trying to be a client. Well, here's my business card. I need you to also check out my campsite where you can see me do all what you need me to do right there, honey. Oh, wrong card. Oh, here's my business card. I need you to go ahead and check out that website right there, and you can see all the questions you're asking. If you think you're coming home with me, honey, it's not happening. You're little. You got a fetish. You got a trans woman fetish. I'm not okay with that. Same thing, a lot of you women, you out here dating men that got fetishes, but y'all okay with that. I don't care about that either. Anyway, y'all, I should have been done and gone. I just kind of want to lie right on next. People like, girl, how dare you? Somebody try to sit on my phone and be like, girl. I mean, if you trying to awaken people, anybody trying to awaken nobody? Anybody trying to awaken nobody, bitch? Because nobody want to give nobody give a fuck about you. Everybody want to hear lies. That shit is more entertaining than the motherfucking truth. Because the reality of it is, bitch, if you're sick, you can't heal nobody. If people love the truth, then a lot of these YouTube spirituals wouldn't have no jobs now. Hello? Let's give out that example. If people love to hear the truth, a lot of these YouTube spirituals, Instagram spirituals wouldn't be doing shit. They wouldn't have no clients right now. Because, bitch, I want to see a letter by your therapist say that you had a psychological evaluation or you have some type of therapy for what you're dealing with. Everybody can use a therapist. Everybody can use a psychologist, especially if you're somebody in America who don't know your real culture. So, like I said, you need to see my letters, bitch. I got my letters. You want to see it? We got it, girl. We got it, girl. Going back 2009. Wow. We got it. Bitch, please. Okay, come on in here. I'm sorry. Come on, Miss Malou. How you doing? How you doing, Miss Malou, honey? How you doing? Yeah, okay, come on in here. Play care. So many people talking about being gender queer just because they wear a dress once in a while. Like, no, you have to have dysphoria. You're correct about that. And that's what I'm saying. They're trying to open up that space to where anybody who say they're trans or say they're trans, which in return is going to trigger a lot of crimes, as we talked about before. There's a lot of people that will act like they're trans people to get away with crimes. Girl, no tea, no shade. Look at Caitlyn Jenner. No tea, no shade. Caitlyn Jenner killed a woman in a car accident before Caitlyn Jenner allegedly started feeling like a trans woman in transition. That sounds like that mafia shit. That sounds like Danielle from fucking New Housewife. That sounds like Uncle Gloria down there in Florida. That sounds like that Italian mafia shit. Let me do a crime. How do I run away from the crime? Let me legally change my name. That's why they made laws right now to where if you're a felon, you cannot change your name legally. And that's a lot of these trans women out here won't have their name legally changed. They're a felon. Yeah, you have a felon in the state of America. It's in the whole United States, 48 continuous states, bitch. It might be all 50. Bitch, your ass ain't get your name changed legally because you're a felon. And they think you're going to run from the law. That's why they changed that now. But like I said, that's what it comes down to. You got a whole lot of people saying, well, I'm trans. Oh, you're going to play that role like you trans, baby. You get, because you know that's what you're trying to do, girl. You're going to play that role like you trans so you can get paid by the government. Oh, yeah, okay. Yes, I'm trans, honey, but it's okay because, well, didn't we see you dressed as a man a week ago? Yeah, but I'm a genderqueer. Yes, I'm still a trans woman, though. Bitch, you can't turn that off. You can't turn that shit off. Not at all. If you can turn off, bitch, you are exactly what you think you are, a drag queen. But that's the issue. Like I said, it's gonna open up a lot of doors to a lot of bullshit. And like I said, I'll be watching. That's it, bitch. I'm not a trans woman. I'm a mutant. I'm a mutant, honey. I'll take that all day, bitch. I'm a trans mutant, honey. Hello? I'm a trans mutant, honey. I'll take that shit, girl. Because the trans shit, everybody's a trans now. You've been a trucker for 30 years. All of a sudden, you feel like a woman because maybe you got so turned on because you wanted some BBC. Maybe you saw a big black cock and you said, I want to try that. Oh, well, he not going to like me if I look like a nigga. So let me put on a wig. Let me put on some lips, some makeup, some high heels, and he going to get me. And bam! Now you're addicted to the BBC. Now you're also addicted to cross-dressing. Now all of a sudden you're a trans woman. That happens a lot, y'all. That happens a lot. That happens a lot out there. And I know because I'm a femdom mistress. I deal with a lot of men like that. So that's why I say, if you don't see a therapist, if you don't know what the Harry Benjamin Center of Care is, Google that. If you're not a part of that, bitch, you're not a trans woman. But now they want to get rid of that and say, how can a doctor tell you what you are and what you identify as? The fuck? The fuck? You don't want the doctor to tell you that you're not trans. That's what your fear is, sis. Your fear is the doctor saying you're not trans enough, or you don't have the traits of someone who was born with gender dysphoria. That's a lot of these motherfuckers are scared to go to the doctor and go see a therapist. Then the therapist gonna say, no, you're just a gay man who had a traumatic experience, so we don't advise that you start hormones. That's why they're afraid to do it. So let me go to the black market. Let me get the girl by. There's no excuse to have a psychologist or a therapist right now if you're identified as trans. There's no excuse now. There's no excuse to have real surgery either, because insurances cover surgery, unless you're walking around here without insurances. And I doubt that's true, because all you motherfuckers always going into ER, girl. And I doubt y'all paying a bill on that. So, bitch, like I said, there's no excuse anymore. But people are fucking up for the real trans people, and that's becoming a problem. Even going into, like you said, a gender queer. Back in the day, if the person called us a queer, bitch, we were protesting. We are not queers. We are humans. Just in the 90s. Honey, queer. He's a queer. She's a queer. Oh, no, you're not. You're not going to call me a queer. My name is blah, blah, blah. Now, all of a sudden, bitch, in the year 2019, we can be called queers and shit, and we're okay with that. I'm a gender queer. I'm a queer in questioning. I'm just a nigga that got on a wig, but I feel like a woman sometimes. Does that sound like mind control? It sounds like mind control to me. It sounds like mind control to me. But the bitch gonna sit up here. This person here gonna act like she conscious and she awake. I'm awake. No, bitch, you're asleep. You've been manipulated, you've been brainwashed, and that's why they're celebrating you. You're Frankenstein to them, and they love it. You're a Frankenstein that's going to spread the information of Frankenstein. They love it. You're a freak, and they love that freaky shit, and they're going to exploit it. That's what you do. That's the new age of manipulation, bitch. They're going to exploit that shit. Girl, bye. You ain't trans, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. How would you advise someone by committing from? I would say go see a doctor, Louisa. Go see a doctor, honey. That's it, honey. I don't do that legally. I'm not even able to talk you out of that. Don't do it. Don't do it. You need to go see a doctor, Louisa. Check yourself into ER. That's my advice, honey. Go see a doctor. Come on in here, Santa. How you doing? I love you too. Come on, Kina Sheba. Yes, come on in here. Yes, come on in here, TC. Ow. That is so sad. Poor baby. I know, Dorado. I know. Oh. People need emotional fortitude. I know. That's right, TC. How would you? Okay, I read that. Yes, honey. It was not a dumb question, but she see a doctor. If you feel suicidal, Lisa, go see a doctor, okay? I think your cousin was in a perpetual state of running. I've been there, and I'm lucky to be alive. I wish he could have found healing because it is possible. Well, Joey, so he had a lot of issues, though. And I think he had an active warrant when he got up and he ran. He had an active warrant. So I'm not going to make excuses for people because we have to take accountability, responsibility. And then once again, when we go into these new words and stuff, my thing is, when did these new words come out? Because every year the medical community have a CPT that comes out. So there's people who are nurses and stuff, exactly what I'm talking about. You get a CPT and a code book, right? And sometimes they take stuff in, they add stuff in, they take stuff out. So when did these words come into play? Because, bitch, at the end of the day, if he would have just listened, well, first off, his parents would have disciplined him. Whoop that ass when he needed it. Pull off that motherfucking shoe and spank that nigga's ass when he needed it. He wouldn't be doing the shit in the motherfucking first place, okay? But second of all, when he got out of line and he disrespected my grandmother and stole her car, let's talk about it for a minute. Right then and there, his mama should have broke her foot off his motherfucking ass. I'm telling you right now, my brother stole a pack of gum, which is nothing like stealing a vehicle. My brother stole a pack of gum, 25 cents from a market. It was a halal market. When I tell you that my mother shoved her foot so far up my brother's ass, not literally, my brother hasn't stolen ever since then. Same thing my sister stole. She stole from Dollar Tree. Went with her. Shit, no, girl, don't do it. Don't do it. Because I'm a wussy. I always been a wussy, bitch. No, bitch. I'm not going to jail. Don't steal. Don't do it, girl. No, girl, please don't do it. Guess what? She do it anyway. Lady Carter pulled in. Who you here with? Pull me in office. So your sister said you helped her steal. Look at your camera. Well, what it looks like to me is that you told her when you guys came in here that she should steal. And she listened to you because you're her older sibling. I said, no. Why don't you go ahead and call my mom? I don't know why, but I was like, go ahead and call my mom. Called my mom. My mom came. The police came at the same time. What's going on? Told my mom the story. My mom knew right off the bat, bitch, I wasn't lying. My sister was probably like in the first grade. My mom sat her down and said, you know what you're going to do? You're going to stand outside with a sign and you're going to say, I stole from Dollar Tree a $1 pack of suckers. And she said, because you went to the store with her, you're going to be out there with her, but you're not going to have the sign. Bitch, I went out there with my sister. My sister didn't steal no more since then. My sister have never stole after that. Bitch, like I said. So it's about taking accountability and responsibility. That's why the world is fucked up now. A lot of people are still blaming shit on shit that happened hundreds of years ago. What about now? What about now? What about now? Oprah Winfrey is a product of slavery. Gayle King is a product of slavery. Tyra Banks is a product of slavery. All these people are products or possibly have post-traumatic slave syndrome, but nothing has stopped them because directly their parents took accountability, responsibility, and took over their destiny. But you got motherfuckers, the parents, they give a fuck two shits about their asses. And I'm saying, well, our life is fucked up because the white man years ago got us together. You still not own up that black people own black people. You still not own up to that, girl. And all these Creole people, y'all don't own them neither. The girl in Louisiana had 28% of black slave owners from Louisiana. 28% of black slave owners, because Alabama was trying to compete with Louisiana. How many of them were down in Alabama? You tell me and I tell you. Hello. But it's about taking it. Ain't no he ran because no, bitch, he ran because he wanted to run. He was wanted and he didn't want to get caught. He knew when they caught him, they were going to ask him, let's run your name. And he got up and he motherfucking ran. You wasn't breaking the law when they caught your ass. You got up and ran, bitch, because you were wanted. So you put your life in danger, but not only your life, you put someone else's life in danger. That's like chasing the police and shit. You running from the police. You need the electric chair if they catch your ass. Because you're driving through the traffic recklessly, putting your life in danger and other people's life in danger. You guys need the electric chair. You go on a high-speed chase by the police, when they catch us, they need to put your ass in a lethal chair. I'm for that. Lock that bitch up and give her the chair, or give him the chair. Bitch. Ain't no, well, I freaked out. I freaked out too, bitch, and I froze. Hello? Bitch, you were guilty, so that's why you ran. Fuck about it here. Come on, Louise. Thank you so much. It's not that big. I don't know why I look that big. It's not that big, Louise. I don't know why I look that big. Okay. Come on in here. Thank you, Pat. Come on. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Ew. Come on in, Pat. How you doing? Yes. FM went on the TV show Botch talking about how my kids call me dad. I'm telling you right now. See, what happened was, We're going to keep it totally 100 here. So you had a trans man, and I'm be done, y'all. I'll be done. You had a trans man who took testosterone pills for a very, very long time, injections, who then decided that they wanted to have a baby, so they got pregnant. Okay, imagine that. You identify as being a male. Okay, because we're talking about gender dysphoria. So you do not connect with your anatomy at all. It does not resonate with you that you're born a female. But somehow, some way you find comfort in it and you become pregnant. So you're a man. Whoo. Also, you pop up pregnant, and now what are you? So that agenda was going around for a while. There's a few stories of that, of trans men getting these trans women getting these trans men pregnant. Now, that agenda was not enough because nobody really caught the tea. We didn't really say, oh my God, a man got pregnant. We let it go. Right? Now you got Flame coming out and gonna reiterate some new shit. Well, it's not just the trans man that's getting pregnant, it's the trans woman that are impregnating them. And they're impregnating them because we still feel like niggas. I'm telling you, she telling some truth. She telling some truth. Bitch, I don't care if my nutsack was fully operational. Okay, and I got enough sperm count to father, for the sake of this, 20 children. It doesn't mean I'm going to go around sticking my penis inside people's vagina to have children because I want to have a baby. Because, bitch, I don't connect with that. I don't feel a connection to that in any way, shape, or form. I have no problem doing what I need to do to release myself sexually, but I don't have no desire in that. So that's what it comes down to. You're playing mind games with yourself and you want people to understand your own sickness. And that's not okay at all. At all. That's not okay at all. If you're really who you say you are and you have dysphoria, then that's when you need to be who you say you are. But if you're not sure of who you say, or you're not sure of who you say you are, then you need to sit over there and shut the fuck up and live your life. Live your weird ass life the way you want to live it. But now when you come out public and say, well, my kids call me dad. Like I said, mama don't even get no manicures. Mama don't even get no manicures, honey. Mama is a comedian, look like she been working on somebody's car since 1975. And that's not a cut-in. Mama don't even get manicures. Mama don't even get let those hands sew. I don't even want to know what the feet look like. I don't even know what the fucking feet look like. But it's like, girl, you're exactly what we say you are. You're born a male and you're confused about your teeth. And that's good. But like I said, don't be the spokesperson for trans people, girl. Be the spokesperson for drag queens, please. And cross-dressers, please. Do not say trans. And trans woman like me, there's no trans drag queen, girl. But that's why she say trans, not trans woman. And that's why I said anybody who stands for that and connects with that and relates to that bitch is also a cross-dresser in questioning. That's not a trans woman because there's no ifs, ands, or buts about if I'm a woman. If someone said you're a man, that doesn't connect with me. Nothing connects with that. You're born a male. That doesn't connect with me. And I think I'm probably a little okay with that. But that doesn't, oh my God, I was born a man. I'm going to take it. Yes. Bitch, I'm not a transsexual because I was born a male and I think I'm a woman. Bitch, that's not why I'm a transsexual or a transgender. If you look at the word trans, look at the word gender, you know exactly why they say they're trans motherfucking genders. Not just because, well, I mean, sometimes I dress up, so that makes you a trans woman. What? What, girl? It's TSTV and TG. TSTV, TG. TSTV, TG. TSTV, TG. TSTV. I'm going to keep saying that. Bitch, what? T, V, T, G, T, S. TS will say they're trans woman. TVs I would say I'm trans. That's it. I'm trans. Yeah, girl, you're not too sure about your status. You say you're transsexual. You say you're a trans woman. Flat out. But I impersonate women. I emulate women. But your mama didn't like you though. Your mama and you have a fucked up relationship. So, and your mama is a bum ass bitch for letting other motherfuckers raise you. You learn how to be a woman by your mother, your grandmother, your auntie, your cousins. The fuck? The woman, your mother is the first woman that you see and should be the only woman that influenced you. Unless she's not in the house and your grandmother raised you. That's a whole nother story. But, I learned how to be a woman for everybody. Bitch, nobody's talking about a woman because my family are not into that. They're not into makeup, hair, legs and all that. My sister wasn't even into that until she became a full-grown woman. We're talking about 24 and older. My sister wasn't into wigs, makeup, and all that shit either until she became a full-grown woman. Bitch, nobody in my family wore heels, cluck, cluck, walk to walk. All my cousins were tomboys. I'm amazed to see them be women right now. I got a cousin who's a well-known model, video vixen. She's been in a lot of top, all the videos she's been has been in the top 10. 3 of her videos been #1. Hello? They've been #1. She's been falling in many places around the world, bitch. Like I said before, I'm surprised to see her in that role. Cause well, she's she's a little, I don't put that out there. But anyway, I'm surprised to see that because bitch, none of my cousins get down like that. They're not into makeup and lashes and nails and honey, okay? They're not into that. So that's what I said, who I am or what I am, bitch, it's in me. Nobody taught me how to walk in heels and how to chazé chanté. Because the woman I know don't even do that. Honey, they walk straight up like they ready to whoop somebody's ass. Honey, hello? That's said, bitch, I'm not a punk. I'm a trans woman, bitch, but like I said, hello? Bitch, hello? All my family are warriors, bitch. My lineage is warriors, honey. We conquered, honey. Hello? They thought they were going to conquer us. We conquered their asses. Come on in here. Motherfucker. Okay. Anyway, open the circle. Come on in here, Joey. Do you think that Megan Thee Stallion is trans? I had a dream about her. No, she's not. No, she's not trans. Megan Thee Stallion is a beautiful androgynous female. And that's what I love about androgyny. You know, I think of her, and I'm almost done, girl. It's been 2 hours and 20. Okay. Megan Thee Stallion is beautiful. Like, I find androgyny beautiful. Let me be honest with you guys. I love androgyny. And what I mean by androgyny, someone who was born male, who looks female, but he still is male. He identifies as male. He don't go over the top to look like a female. That's very sexy to me. A trans person, or not a trans person, a female, because trans obviously could be androgynous, but a female who was born female, who own the fact that they're female, but they look a little masculine or a little husky, but they're still female. That is hot to me. It doesn't turn me on. It doesn't make me want to be with them. But I'm saying I love that. I love androgyny. And maybe that's why I'm attracted to masculine females, but I'm not attracted to feminine males, if that makes any sense. But I love masculinity when it comes down to it. Love it. I said, I'm okay with dating a bi man, a gay man, a straight man, but you cannot be in the mirror more than I can. And I don't even be in the mirror like that. You can't be like, oh, honey, can we go get a pedicure? I got a little bit of hokey pokey, loady right there on my little pinky toe right there. Can we go get that? Brother, bye. Bye, brother. I gotta let you go. Okay, so I don't think she's a man. I don't think she's trans. I think you forgot herpes. You think she got herpes? So many people talking about their genderqueer. Yes, come on, Plant Care. Come on in here. Exactly, Plant Care. Gender dysphoria is very real, and I feel a lot of this new agenda is definitely trying to murder the waters. Yes, it is. Muddy the waters. But we all know that we really want and how we really feel. That's what it comes down to, Joey. How come so many new genders coming up lately, like people wanting to have their own unique pronouns? It's crazy to me. And Ipek, that's why when this person said, you being trans and you trying to get people to accept you being trans, you're pushing on to people. Correction, you being a male, transition to a female, but still identify as being a male and want to push that onto people. That's a whole nother story. Trans have been here forever. Hermaphrodites. That's the correct term. Gender dysphoria has been here forever in the American culture. The Navajo is one popular tribe. A lot of you motherfuckers go down to Navajo and you do a lot of these rituals that deals with the Navajo Indians. And bitch, you want to talk about gays and shit, but this is African. I know people that do African magic, girl. None of the shit that you do is what they do. I told you that right now. I know people that's in the continent of Africa that lives in many African countries. Okay, that some of them are in America, some of them are still there. That girl, we talk about the customs. And what y'all do is nothing like that. Bitch, y'all doing Native American shit, y'all doing European shit. But you were talking about pro-black, black power and shit, African motherland. I need you to learn how to do that magic over there first. Then I'll accept the fact. But it's crazy to me, Epex, and I'm not a fan of that. That's what I said. In my mind, it's always going to be LGBT in my mind. I don't care if they add on QB, LL, I don't care what they add on. It's LGBT. And it's either you're trans or you're not trans. There's not no, I'm part-time trans. I think I'm trans sometimes. I think I'm trans when I'm horny. I think I'm trans when I want to make money, whether it's being a comedian or it doesn't matter. Girl, if you're really not trans and you don't identify that, then come out as a man then. Let us see you dress up in your tomboy clothes. Put it on your fedora. Yo, bro, let us see that because you already have the mannerisms. But I can tell you that whole thing is off. Like Caitlyn Jenner, that is not a trans woman. No matter how you were raised, you would still have feminine qualities about you because that's your hard drive. Being a trans person, bitch, means that you have still connections to that female nature in you. That whole, yo, what's up? Oh, let me sit down. Let me grab a chair, bro. Oh, yeah, let me move out the way. Move, bitch. And just the tussle and shit like that. Like, girl, hair is not fragile. That whole, that's a drag queen, honey. That reminds me of white chicks and shit. Drinking all that, girl. Really? Bitch, if you don't take that and flip their hair down. But like I said, Miss Thing was uncomfortable in that woman clothing. I'm telling you, Miss Thing is uncomfortable dressed as a woman. And things like that. They're uncomfortable being dressed as a woman. They're not comfortable being dressed as a woman. It makes them feel uncomfortable. They feel more comfortable dressed as a man. That's why on their downtime they'll dress like a man. That's why on the downtime, like RuPaul said, I only dress up if I get paid. He feels more comfortable dressed as a man. He feels uncomfortable and feels very rich and famous when he dressed as a woman. And he's only doing it if you pay him. Without that bitch, he's dressed as a motherfucking man. That's how that person is. You don't feel comfortable being a woman, so how the fuck are you a trans woman? How the fuck are you a trans woman with no gender dysphoria? But the pronouns, like I said, that shit just be taken away. That shit gotta go. That shit gotta go right there. Bitch, you either a he or you a motherfucking she. I'm not taking that back. So you gonna be trans, we're gonna call you she. If you gonna be trans, you say you wanna be called he, or well, I don't feel comfortable being called he. I think I'm gonna be called them, they, and there. Oh, you got multiple energies and people in you. Oh, okay. So we're gonna classify you as a male with some type of mental disturbance. Okay. Oh well. Oh well, honey. Oh well, honey. Mystic, do people have any pronouns you want people to use when addressing you? Listen, my pronouns is she. She, her, okay? She and her. Okay? That's my pronoun, EPEC. Okay, that's my motherfucking pronouns right there. Honey, hello? You need IDs, you need credit cards, you need a lease, you need a car note. What you need you need debit card, honey. The name over here is a female's name. It's been a female's name for 12 years. Okay? And even the name I was born with, bitch, could be a female's name as well. I have a very unisex name, biologically. We want to go there. But what you want to see? You want to see driver's license, honey? Because I'm going by what the driver's license say, honey. See, Miss Thing is a felon. Miss Thing is a felon over there. Miss Thing is a felon over there. She can't get that name changed. Uh-oh, where my driver's license go, honey? Hold on, give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I'll have to show you next time. We did a video on that before. I got it, bitch. I know, don't judge me. Don't judge me, honey. Yeah, bitch, we got everything around her. But yeah, bitch, everything just thrown in my purse. Yeah, bitch. I mean, damn. Listen, we'll do a video on it because I don't want to throw out all my receipts and shit while we're here, y'all. Listen, I have a shopping addiction. Okay, I have a shopping addiction. I've combated it though, y'all. I've minimized it. I minimized my shopping addiction, but I still have it. Okay, so excuse me. We got all these receipts, bitch. Okay, so it might be. Hold on. It might be in this bag. Hold on. If it's not this bag, it's in my car. I try not to take my my license out. Yeah. Yeah, honey. Oh my God. It must be in my car. Girl, it's in my car, effect. So we're going to have to do a video on that then. Motherfucker. 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 My pronouns is she. She and her. If you call me another pronoun, I'm not answering to you. You hear me? I don't know why I got cash on me. I don't carry cash like that. Okay. Him, she, we. She, them, they, and there. Oh, you call me he or she. It doesn't matter to me as long as you call me. Sounds pretty desperate to me, sis. Just my opinion, honey. Sounds pretty desperate to me, honey. You gotta come on here, Joe. They love it, honey. Yes, honey. I don't gotta look like a woman to get something. I know that's right. See, there you go. There you go, Joe. I know that's right. And you don't. That's why I say I don't understand that. There's a gay boy that I know that dressed up as a woman just to get straight penis. And I'm just like, there's gay boys that I know that don't have to do that. Okay, there's gay boys I know that do not have to do that. Queer is an offensive term towards gay men. Why the fuck would anybody want to recognize this queer? Come on, Louise, I'm telling you. Crazy. Come on, Grant Madam. Who you doing? Well, I'm not against trannies having kids though, but they shouldn't be pressuring children to transition. I agree with that too. I agree with that too, honey. I'm definitely for that too, honey. My daughter is 4 years old. She was born Matthew. And she said, Mommy, I feel like a woman. So I decided to make her transition. So what agenda are you feeding, ma'am? Child pedophilia? Where these grown men who are interested in stuff like that will see this little girl and say, oh, it's a new type of little girl. Or are you feeding your own fetish because you wish you had a daughter? Hello? Because it comes down to something. Bitch, please. Are you saying you're better than my mother because she didn't let me transition as a little girl? Huh? Hello? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying well, with the new age of mothers, we're gonna let our sons and our daughters transition at 3 or 4 years old. A 4-year-old don't even know if she like chocolate or not. Bitch. Now that's what Flame should be talking about. Not a confused grown ass nigga. Girl, bye. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's crazy. Lash the nails. Come on in here. This is you are word goddess. Come on, Louisa. Thank you, honey. Yeah, because they ain't trying hard. Just master up. Right, right. Come on, Joey. Yeah, they try hard. Ow. Yes, honey. They try very hard, Joey. Yes. How can some of these trying to be dressing up every weekend as a woman in the comfort of their own home? That's the fucking joke. It is, Louisa. And that's what I said, it's a touchy thing. And that's why I like to say, girl, listen, I'm not even a trans woman no more. Because if that's a trans woman, then what the fuck am I? Kind of like when people used to try to throw shade and say, oh, that's a man. I mean, honey, if I'm a man, then what is your man? What is your man? If this is a man, then what is that? Hello? Better yet, girl, if it's a girl saying it, if I'm a man, then what are you? Because girl, you look more husky than I do, sis, bruh. Girl, I see your little wires growing there, little whiskers. Shit, girl, how old are you? You 20 years old with a beard coming on in, and you calling me a man? Then I guess we both mans, bruh. And I guess your man motherfucking gay then. Hello? I guess he gay then, sis. I guess you dealing with a gay nigga. No, let me stop. Hello, come on here, Louisa. Listen, how the fuck you call yourself? Listen, y'all, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. I've been here too long. Ah! How do you got somebody live there? Hold on. Hold on. Hello. 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 Uh, where are you at? Bitch. Anyway, listen. Them, they, and there as if you're not even human. My pronouns are them, they, there, and sometimes he, she. Yeah. Oh, my pronoun is he, she, we. Okay. Like I said, they just pulling on this schizophrenia, bipolar stuff. Yes. That's. Oh my God. That's up the sales of big pharma. Yes. Let's up the sales of big pharma. Yes, y'all. Yes. Let's go ahead. Let all these weirdos come out and suffer from anxiety, social anxiety. and depression, all that, so we can upsell our shit, our Zoloft and shit. Woo! Yes, we're already making $1 billion. Let's pull it up to $1 trillion on that one type of pill. Yes. Right on. Awesome, bruh. Yes. Let them all come to us. Because they're going to say they think they're trans too. Because Flamer Rose said that she feel like a woman sometimes, but she's still a man. So she said she's still trans. So the other people that feel that way, the other gay men that feel that way, is going to say, oh my God, I'm trans too. Then they're going to start dressing as a woman. And people are going to call them a fat, ooh, ew, ew. They're going to full stop weight. And all of a sudden they got anxiety. And now our cells are going to go up. Yay! I don't get anxiety being a trans woman. I get anxiety being a woman. Come on in here. So you want to really talk about it. Bitch, if there's no such thing as trans, then why is there so much anxiety and so much depression in the trans community then? Are you depressed at not really being a woman? I mean, really, what's the tea? Anyway, let me go, bitch. I gotta go. I was supposed to end this an hour ago, y'all. I gotta motherfucking go, y'all. I got things I gotta do, people I gotta motherfucking see, y'all. And yes, y'all, thank y'all so much. Stop by here, honey. I gotta go. Love and light, everybody. Yeah, everybody. TwoSpiritMiss.blogspot.com. Like I said, you will definitely be seeing more tea on the blog. So for you pursue anything, definitely send me an email about anything about questions, products, and services. And yeah, that's really it, honey. And of course, you can email me at 2aspirit@miss8.blogspot, or excuse me, 2aspirit@miss8@gmail.com. And like I said, shout out to those of you who signed up for the tea. And yes, I did get your email, Plant Care. Yes, I did. I'll be seeing you over that tea tonight. I had so much I've been doing. Oh my God, since Thursday. Oh my God. It's just been a great, it's just been a busy weekend. It's just been a real busy weekend. Just a real busy weekend, yeah. And yeah, just a real big weekend. But anyway, yeah, I'll be sending it over tonight or tomorrow. And like I said, of course, you guys will be planning to do our little group tea. Huh? So what happened? Where you at? Motherfucker, you said always be like that. I said, what's she talking about? Because I've been on this call for 2.5 motherfucking hours. Bitch, fuck you. You should have hung up and called me back. But no, but you know I have time management issue when I get on YouTube. But you should have blew up my phone so I know, oh, bitch, it's time to go. I forgot about the time. Bitch, it's 6:12 right now, bitch. I got in here at 4 o'clock. Girl, you supposed to call me and say, okay, bitch, it's been 2 hours. Let me hang up. Let me call this bitch back. Wait, hold on. Let me get this video so I can get up and go. Listen, y'all. The gays hated the trans in the 80s and now they're trying to be them. Hey, that's facts. That's facts, honey. Listen. And you know I love my gay people out there. You know I love my gay butch queens. Hey, y'all. You know I love, I love my gay butch queens out there. You know I love my gay people. Yes, honey. Yeah. Yes, honey. I honestly, I don't know what a lot of you guys identify as, so I don't like to call you out. I know Little Mer. Hey, Little Mer. I know Adrian. Hey. The rest of y'all, I don't know what y'all identify as, so I want to say, hey, my gay boys. And y'all be like, bitch, I'm a trans woman. So anyway, we're going to keep it at that. But exactly. In the 80s, the gay boys didn't like us. In the 80s, honey, in the 70s, no, let's go back to the 70s. They did not like us at all. And, we were freaks of natures and shit. We can go to the gay clubs. We can go to no gay events. We can do shit. That's why we were forced into the streets, bitch, because nobody wanted us to be with them. We couldn't fuck with the heterosexual people because they didn't want us for sex. We couldn't fuck with the gay people because they couldn't do shit with us. Can we talk about it for a minute? And that's how I feel with the heterosexual people too. I feel like there's no difference between the gay community and the straight community. Because I feel like the straight community only utilize people that they can utilize. They cannot utilize you, bitch, you gotta go. The gay people too. If they cannot utilize you, gotta go. For the gay man, if they cannot have some of you or have some of your nigga, they don't want you. Hello. Or put on your lipstick and makeup when they want to. They don't want to deal with you. For the heterosexual people, same motherfucking thing. Because I can't really go on lesbians like that. Okay, I can't go on lesbians like that because I don't think lesbians like that. I found more secure lesbians than gay men. But either way, going into that, the straight people, same thing. You don't want the gays back in there because bitch, you can do that with the motherfucking gays. You said fuck the gays. We don't need them any motherfucking way. Now all of a sudden y'all clubs is deadly. Ain't nobody fucking dancing at your club. Y'all playing the same old fucking music over and over. up in the club, popping full of dust. Bitch, it's boring. It's boring. Now y'all popping up at these gay clubs, Fire Island. You're going on down to the Sobe Club, Sobe. You're going on down there to the Habit Club, 21 Faces. Bitch, like I'm telling you, I went to 2 gay clubs. I said, I'm done. Because you don't know who's who, what's what. If it's a man, it's a woman. If it's gay, if it's straight. If a guy hit on you, you don't want to be like, okay, well, we're at a gay club, so he should know the tea. He don't know the tea. And he said, bitch, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Like, bruh, why are you at a club that is gay? And then the minute the trannies do it, or the gay boys who cross-dress do it, bitch, it's a problem. Because I know girls that got kicked out of the club just in the millennium. I know 2 trans women that got kicked out of all the clubs in Las Vegas because they were trans women in there, and they were assuming they were in there to fool the guy. So they said, "But you're black. You're black. Blacklist, not black like race, but you're blacklisted." So you're right about that. And then all of a sudden, gay people too. We can't do that with the trans because the trans think they're better than us because they identify as women. So like I said, now they want to bridge the gap. Glad probably set their old asses back. Hey, Glad, you ain't did shit for me. Glad probably set their ass back and said, you know, y'all, we got to bridge the gap between the trannies and the gay men. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to make it to where the gay guys who cross-dress sometimes are now trans. Oh, my God. Marvelous, Marco. Marvelous. And that's why. So that's what this bitch is out here doing. She's bridging the gap between gay men and trans women. I just want my trans women to know that we're all the same. Even though I feel like a man and I want to put on women's clothing sometimes, we're all the same, sister. Sister, I'm disregarding what you're feeling because I don't understand that. So you're not really a trans. I really am. And it's just like, well, obviously you know what gender dysphoria is, Flame. That's obviously a key word that you forgot. Well, maybe it's because you didn't go see a doctor to be identified as trans. Maybe you didn't see a psychologist for them to tell you that you're trans. Maybe you just once again felt like a man who felt like a woman because he was possibly violated and touched. And now all of a sudden you're a woman. Then all of a sudden you get horny and you're like, wait, I don't even like penis. I like pussy, bruh. And wait. Oh, hold up. Ain't no straight woman gonna want a woman like me. So let me go to the butchers and let me go into the trans man because they're into women. And the butchers are into women, so that's how I'm gonna get it right here. I'm telling you, bitch, we done got it figured out to a motherfucking T. And please holler at me if it's any type of discrepancies. Ow! Please holler at me if there's any type of discrepancies, sis, because we know the T. So you're not trans, bitch. Stop saying it, Flame Roll. You're not a fucking trans, bitch. You're a fucking homosexual male who like to put on women's clothing. Bitch, we're killing. Ow! Give a fuck about you, bitch. I wish a bitch would make me take off my woman clothes and hunch my back over to hide my boobs and roll, put some bass here. Bitch, please. I wish you would, bitch. I'll throw a hill at your ass, throw one of my acrylic nails on at your ass, throw some of my wigs at your ass, and put on even more shit. I'll be Dolly Parton, bitch. I'll put even more shit, bitch. I'll put on a bigger wig, longer nails, higher heels, and make sure everything poked the fuck out. That's the fuck I would do. And you know, I was really sad about that because I know somebody like Flame Roll by the name of Jay. We're going to say Jay. Jay lives down there in the LA area too. Maybe there's something in the LA water. Maybe there's something down there in the Los Angeles area water. I don't know. But Jay was a cross-dresser for years. And Jay even said that he was a woman at some part in time, like in the early 90s, because he's about 50-some years old now. And Jay was like, I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman. And he went into Hollywood Video, y'all. And they called him a sir. And Jay got upset and said, fuck all of y'all. I'm a woman. How dare you? How dare you? And Jay started throwing videos around the store, y'all. And they called the cops and Jay tried to sue Hollywood Video. But guess what? It didn't work. Because they still said, well, sir, ma'am, whatever you are, your ID is still a male. You still got a male's name. And we don't see anything to say that you're a trans woman. Anyway, so Jay had children. Now, Jay loved the penis. Before this, Jay loved the penis. Ooh, give it to me. I love it, love it, love it. You got a BBD, give it to me. All this shit, girl. Jay even had a thing called Queen of Spades. Catch that T. Queen of Spades. Anybody know about Queen of Spades? That means you're a white woman who like black dick. Come on in here. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. So Jay all of a sudden found a lesbian woman who was more masculine than any man that he ever knew, right? So Jay all of a sudden said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be with her because, you know, she's more like a man and she's beautiful. I want to be what I want to be her. I want to look like her, but she's masculine. So let me be her husband. So Anyway, Jay and this woman ended up having children together, y'all. And Jay was still dressing as a woman, press on nails, wigs and shit, girdles and shit. But yeah, he's a trans woman, but he never took hormones. I think Jay even put silicone in his hips and his ass because there's no way that a skinny white boy can have an ass and hips like that. There's no way. But anyway, so Jay started having children with this woman who, like I said, is a very aggressive woman. And now Jay's to the point where his children are getting older and he doesn't cross dress no more. Jay said, I'm not gays no more. Right? So what I had to ask someone who know Jay, okay, his oldest child is 12 years old. When this child get to be 18, 19, 20, 21, and they start getting a little curious, so maybe they have feelings of being gay or trans. When they start suppressing who they are and it makes them suicidal or depressed, how is Jay going to respond to that? For one. For two, when they start asking questions about, well, Dad, how you going to tell us to be us and be secure in who we are, and yet you know what the fuck you are? How is Jay going to feel about that? He going to whoop his kids for asking some real ass questions because he really don't know what the fuck he is. And the friends say, well, that's a good question. Yeah, I want to know. Because at the end of the day, Jay can't say shit about anybody being secure. He can't teach his children how to be confident and be themselves because Jay is not. And this reminds me of Flame Monroe. You cannot tell your children how to be themselves and how to be secure in who they are and know their identity when you don't know who the fuck and what the fuck you are. And to sit there and say, I'm going to revert back because I don't want my kids picked on and bullied on. Bitch, people are picked. Your kids are picked and bullied on because they're black at an all-white fucking school. You can't tell me no kid ain't calling no damn N-word. Your kids gonna be picked on because they're tall or they're pretty or they have good hair. That's the most stupid girl. Like I said, I don't think you're mentally stable. But that is the oh girl, it only makes sense to me. Oh well, that's why I'm not this and I feel this and I feel that. Really, girl? So you're a hypocritical motherfucker. You're a hypocritical motherfucker. And when a white man say that black folks are mentally ill, please don't get upset by that. When if Donald Trump ever get on that news footage and he say black folks got the brain of a peanut, you better not get on a video talk about Donald Trump in any way, shape, or form. Because bitch, I think you're part of Donald Trump's agenda. I really do think that. And I'm not taking it back. I think this bitch is a part of Donald Trump's agenda. I think she's a part of that. He's a part of that. He's a part of that. Okay? And that's what it comes down to. But you're a part of that fucking agenda. So, bitch, oh well. Anybody about anything you gotta say. He's gonna eliminate trans people who want to be trans part-time. And that's what it comes down to. I got no problem with that, Donald Trump. Hello? Ain't nobody mad about nothing he got going on, but motherfuckers who fall into that category. Bitch, he can't take away nothing. Bitch, he's on the intern for 4, 8 years. How long he gonna be? He can't go no longer than 8 years. Bitch, he can't change everybody's lives like that. And if he did, bitch, what was you doing before gay marriage came out? What were you doing before you were able to be as a woman, dressed as a woman full time? How was you getting your shit on like that? Because you don't got to worry about it anyway, since you like pussy. What you so upset about it, girl? You don't even like dick any motherfucker way. Hello? You a man in your regular life any fuck way. So you don't give a fuck about the trans shit in the whole motherfucking way. Are you only upset because you can't dress as a woman to make your coin? Is his rules gonna hit you where your coin is at? That's the real question. Because that ain't stopping me from getting shit. And if he said that shit is gone, I'm still gonna be me. I'm still ain't gonna have no problem getting no dick or no motherfucking pussy, bitch. I don't give a fuck what he gotta say about getting rid of trans rights. Oh well, bitch. Who cares? I don't care. Who fuck about that? But you upset, bitch, because you know exactly what you are. Motherfucker. Oh, bitch, I need to go sit down with that motherfucker. I need to sit down with that bitch and let that bitch know exactly what it is. And it wouldn't matter because bitch is sick any motherfucking way. That's why he does the little, those little psycho giggles. That's some psycho shit right there. Motherfucker laughing at your own jokes. Who does that? Yeah, I'm that nigga of the week. Yeah. That, what they call that nervous laugh. You definitely got some mental problems, brother. Definitely. You need to pop something up. You need to go see a psychologist. There's something wrong with you. For real. Okay? Saying fucking their own lane. I know that's right. That's what I say too, honey. Love and life. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, honey. I gotta go, y'all. I really do. Yeah, say the fucking down like, yes, honey. If it's so true, come on in here. Love and life. See you later. See you later, girl, Adam. Yes, anyone who feels like they need to confine to someone else about who they are over their own confirmation of who they are. That's why they feel the need to say who the fuck they are all the time. I agree with you, Louisa. And like I said, he's not doing any type of service for trans people. He's doing a disservice for trans people. He's doing a service to himself because now people can feel comfortable around him because he's a man that dresses in women's clothing, and they're more comfortable with that. They're not comfortable with a male who feel like a woman and do everything in their power to live out that life. They're more comfortable with a male who identifies as a male who got a beard and mustache and put on makeup. They're more comfortable with a male who say they're a male. I'm a father. I'm a nigga under a wig. That makes him feel more comfortable. And that's why he's getting the acceptance he's getting. No one's uncomfortable with it. Ain't nobody excited about that. It makes Charlemagne and all the men that he sat on with to have a conversation with, it made them feel very comfortable being next to him because they're like, well, now I know I'm not definitely gay because I'm not into this bitch. But now if she would have sat there and said, I'm all woman, nope, I'm not doing it. I don't do the gay stuff. Bitch, that would have been a whole nother thing. They would have said, what? Wait a minute, I'm a little curious. And that's not even them being gay or them being, it happens. This is a woman, like, whoa, or it's not really a woman, but it looks like a woman. Oh my God, I'm a bit excited by this. But I'm really a man, y'all. And they're like, okay, well, I know it's only business. Okay, well, now I feel more comfortable sitting next to, you, bruh. That bitch is a sellout. That's a transsexual sellout. Y'all talk about Oprah Winfrey selling out and Monique selling out. All these people selling out. They sold for black people, bitch. Flame Rose sold her soul against the motherfucking trans community and the whole gay community too, because now everybody fucked up. And LGBT. Stop speaking for the LGBT bitch. Please say you. Say you are a fucked up individual who just happened to be a part of the LGBT community and speak your story. But she out here propagating on every DL Hughley show. Breakfast Club. Tammy, whatever. Just this is how I feel about the situation. You're a fool, bitch. You're a fucking fool. You're a fucking fool, bitch. You're exactly what they want you to be, a fucking fool. You're a confused ass fucking man. And that's why they're laughing. Oh my God, this is so hilarious. Yes, it is. Have fun with that freak, that Frankenstein bitch. Go ahead and have fun. I'm a man, but I got some big old titties on my chest. How do you feel? How do you feel identifying as a man, but okay with your titties just sit that? Just stop that right there. I think if I still felt like a man, I think I feel weird having titties. I think that would make me feel so weird having titties on my chest. And even switching and shit. I think I feel uncomfortable if I felt like a man. Like, I'm trying to put myself in that perspective. If I felt like a male, identify as a male, and I put on women's clothing, I would feel very weird and just, yeah, I would feel just very weird about that. That's the worst shit. And I'm not apologizing. And like I said, anybody can get a bitch. You want to have a debate, bitch? Anybody can get a bitch. I don't give a fuck. Christian, gay, straight, Muslim, Jewish, black, white. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, anybody can get a piece of this motherfucking tongue. Bitch, I'm a castigator. Bitch, I will correct your ass. Okay? Now, she should say she's part of the G community. She's more of a gay man than she is of a trans woman. And that's my opinion on that. Because I know a lot of gay men that like I said, femme studs and trans men. Look up the porn. Look up the porn. Look up the porn right now. Look it up now. Look up the porn of trans men in videos. You got gay men doing them. Ain't no heterosexual man doing that. And I'm not cutting in on that. I'm just saying. You got gay men. That's something a gay man will be into. Oh, I'm into pussy, but I'm only into pussy if it looks like a man. And I'm not really into man because they're too aggressive and masculine for me. I know you don't want to be with a man because the man is going to say, I don't do that half-ass shit. I need you to be all the way feminine. I need you to be all the way masculine. And that's why you're not having it. Oh, these men play too much. No, they don't. They play to you because you don't understand their logic. They want you to be what you say you are, not halfway and halfway out. And I think that's a lot of trans women issue why they cannot find men is because they're still stuck. A lot of them don't know if they're really trans or not. So they're like, well, I want to do it part-time. I want to be soft. I want to put on baggy pants when I'm not working and then be a woman when I am working. If you're a woman and you can invest in lace fronts and makeup, but you can't invest in electrolysis or laser, then I'm like, bitch, are you really a woman? Because ain't nothing woman about no beard or no mustache, sis. You ever scratching your stubble and shit? Ooh, shit, is itching right there. And I'm so glad I never had a beard or mustache. I only had a little mustache here and I had a little beard on my chin. I told y'all, and the hair on your chin is hard to motherfucking kill. That's why I did electrolysis now. Electrolysis. But I never had a beard. I never grew hair here or here. Thank God. Thank God, honey. Thank God. Thank God. Any man want to feel that shit. Rub on like, hey, baby, what's that? Ooh, baby, I feel some grit there. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this. This motherfucker got all these rooms, y'all. There's one, two, three, four, five rooms altogether in my place. Five rooms altogether. And he could be in any one of these rooms, y'all, but instead he's in one of the five. He's in one of the fives right now, y'all. One of the fives. I was gonna say six, but those are kind of connected. Like, bitch, really? This way, y'all. I gotta go. Live and everybody. Yes, honey. Oh my God, interview just happened yesterday. Oh, it was just yesterday. Oh, it came on this morning then, I guess, huh? Oh shit. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Uh, they do. They do. Like I said, let them have a Laverne Cox in there. I don't know if they had a Laverne Cox in there. Please bring Laverne Cox in there. Please bring Angelica Ross in there. Right off the top of my head, those are the only girls I could think of that are out there and that are proud to be trans, but yet they're trans women. They're not trying to sell some based off the fact they were born a chick with a dick. You know, get into the tea. Okay. I know that's right. I know that's right, honey. I know that's right, honey. Sad. And you wonder why there's a lot of issues going on with trans people now. Thank you so much, Flamin' Rope, for doing a disservice for all the trans people out there. Thank you so much for basically bridging the gap between homosexuality and transsexuality to where there's no such thing as transsexuality. So they will all classify all transsexuals as gay men who dress in women clothing, who can go back to being a man at any time they want to. Thank you so much for that. I mean, honestly, really, we really needed that. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much for that, bruh. It means a lot. Yes, it means a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah. Ooh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. A little mustache. Come on, E-Pack. Yes, honey. I have some hair on my chin, too. Listen, and as I said, I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not ashamed to say that, bitch. Yes, girl. Right here on the boot, on this little chin right here, bitch. I get a strip of hair that's hard to motherfucker. I did laser, and then laser started to bring hair right here. Bitch, so electrolysis, they kill that hair completely. Like they did the pieces right here, that hair is completely gone. It's been, what, 3 weeks now? It's completely gone. So I'm going again on Tuesday, and I told her, you can get any of this hair because you got to let it grow out fully. It takes like 4 days for it to fully come out. So tomorrow, I'm not going to do nothing. I'm gonna let it come out. So by Tuesday, it'll be there so she can get in and get it. But fuck that shit. But like I said, ain't no hair nowhere else, honey. Hello? Bitch is smooth on here, girl. How you doing? And like I said, it could have been because I'm intersex, so I didn't have to worry about the full beard and mustache. Even when it comes to the mustache, I grew a little piece of strip right here above my lip. Right above my lip, y'all. Like not the strip like that, not the strip like that, not the strip like that. It was a little piece right here. I got some old pictures too. I think I share with you guys. I got some old pictures. I never had the full T. And it could have been because I've been a woman my whole life. My whole life, girl. Yes, girl, my whole life, girl. I've been fish all day. Girl, I was in school as fish. Hello? Bitch, I was fish in kindergarten shit, and the boys couldn't take me, girl. The girls couldn't take me, girl. The boys wanted to fight me because they wanted me, and the girls wanted to fight me because they wish they were me. Like, no tea, no shade. Bitch, middle school too. Middle school, girl, I had the biggest fucking ass, y'all. Like, I couldn't believe my ass was so big in middle school, y'all, to where I was, like, depressed over it. Like, I'm not even being funny, y'all. Like, I was so depressed. I'm like, oh, my God, I could be and people are just coming for me. And it was horrible, y'all. It was really horrible. They bullied me for it. And there was this black girl named Jerica White. Jerica White came from motherfucking Oakland. Hey, Jerica, if she ever come across it. Hey, Jerica, bitch. Jerica White, motherfucking ass, showed up to the school with some blue braids and shit, girl. Tell about she Keisha Cole cousin. And I'm just like, that's kind of odd because Keisha Cole is kind of like my cousin because her real cousins are friends of my family. So I'm like, yeah, how was that so? Because bitch, I never knew you. And we went to all the functions. We went to the street parties. The street parties, they came to house parties. So, girl, what? Is there some other shit you're not telling me? Anyway, so girl, Jerica wanted to fight me, y'all. My skin was always smooth and soft like butter. My skin was a lot lighter than what it is now. I had like that peanut butter skin color, y'all. Now I'm like a honey caramel color. I'm more like a honey color. Bitch. So, girl, she wanted to fight me for no reason. I'm just like, why you want to fight me? And she's like, bitch, because I don't like you. I want to fight your ass, your faggot ass, your gay motherfucker. I can't stand gay niggas. So she wanted to fight me, y'all. So I was dodging, ditching her like, ooh, why she want to fight me? And then, of course, one of my friends, cute white girl, hey, Melissa. I don't know where she at, y'all. I hope I can come back in contact with Melissa. She looked like a fucking wolf, y'all. Her eyebrows grew upside right. and her eyes were like aqua color, y'all. Aqua color. She was bigger. She was taller than me too. She was like 5'9", middle school girl. She might be 6'3" right now. I don't know. But Melissa said, you know, let me be honest with you right now. They're upset at you because you're a man. You're a man, and you have an ass bigger than theirs. And I was like, girl, don't say that. And girl, that triggered it. To where I was like, I wish I didn't have this booty. Take this booty from me, God. I don't want this booty. And anyway, girl, I got off the school bus, y'all. Jericho was trying to fight me, y'all. I took off running. Jericho was like, punk ass nigga. So, of course, I went to school the next day, y'all. Anyway, she really tried to fight me. But thank God for my Asian people. Shout out to my Khmer family out there, girl. I had this Khmer people named Bobby and Julie, honey, and Sopran, Julie, and Bobby. And they said, wait, hold on. She want to fight you? Yeah, I don't know why, though. Oh, wow, you're so nice. Oh, my God, that's so horrible. She want to fight you. Listen, we got you. Girl, I got off that school bus, y'all. I was Asian for that day. I got off that school bus, bitch. Jericho thought she was going to catch me by myself. I told her Asians running pack. Girl, Bobby, Julie, Sopran, bitch, they were all there. Their grandmama and shit. Oh, Mungie, they're not. They're talking to him and shit and Kamai and shit, girl. Saragiri, da 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 da. And girl, Jericho was like, what's up? Girl, they got in front. They said, no, before you get to him, you got to get to us. And she's like, no, this ain't no new child. They were like, no, fuck that. This is our friend. You want to fight us? Then you can fight him. Fight us, though. Bitch, she was like, nah, I don't want no problem. Bitch, I tell you this right now. Jericho started walking across the street. I had no problems with Jericho after that, girl. She started walking across the street, bitch. I'll be walking, bitch. She walk across the street like, bitch, I know that's right, bitch. I'll get my people on you, bitch. What's up? Anyway, and then Bobby ended up like calling people the N-word and shit, y'all. Some crazy shit, y'all. Some schizophrenic, bipolar bullshit, y'all. But listen, but they were picking on me because my ass was big, y'all. They made me depressed. I said, I don't want this booty no more. And I remember I told my mom too, like, I want my booty to be gone. I want my ass to go. So they're like, you got to lose weight. And I told y'all, I starved myself. I was anorexic. I was bulimic. I was all that. Especially being a male model. When I became a male model, bitch, for those 2 years, like, it was hard, bitch, because they were like, you're overweight. Y'all, my waist was a 30. I was 5'8" with a 30-inch waist, bitch. Small, flat stomach, bitch. I was so skinny, y'all. Y'all can see my fucking ribs. And they were like, you're too big. Because you're 30, but we got to get you a 34 or 36 to pull up over your ass, and that's beyond male size. That's beyond male model size. Standard male model size is 28 to 32. So I'm like, oh my God. So what can we do? Yeah, I would just say keep starving yourself. And then, of course, they give you this little stupid ass diet and shit. It didn't work for me, y'all. It didn't work at all. I lost a lot of weight, but my ass would not go. The ass was just like, bam. Matter of fact, I think the ass did out even more. And I said, okay, I can't. And then with bitch, and I was over. We can't. I said, bitch, you haven't seen the last of me, bitch. You have not seen the last of me, Miss Bitch. I won't say her name because I'm not giving her no light. She's down there in Merced Beach, California, and she was up here. I don't know if she's still up here or still down there because her partner died. He was everything: photographer, scouter, record producer. Bitch, he did every fucking thing. Like, bitch, come on. Do y'all have any assistants or something, bitch? Go do a house with me, bitch. Everybody there. I told y'all, one of the comedians out there, I won't say his name, he's a Hispanic comedian, though, well known. She managed him. I won't say his name because, like I said, y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. But she managed him because he used to come to the house meetings and y'all. And then we met like MC Hammer and shit. Just crazy shit, y'all. But anyway, bitch, I was big, girl. That ass was huge, y'all. It was not going nowhere. And of course, it attracted all the boys. The boys, you know, they were like, damn. Ooh, I'm sorry. And there was a football player by the name of Noah, bitch. We're going to call him. Yeah, his name was really Noah. Noah something. We won't say his last name though. And he was just like, I got to play with that booty. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm only 12 years old. You don't play with my booty. What? I'm telling my mom. So, bitch, he wanted to fight me because of that, y'all. Like, he was really going to have the whole football team to jump me because he was going to try to tell me I was making a pass at him. So, of course, you know, I told my brothers, I said, motherfucker trying to get me jumped and shit because he wanted to play with my booty and I wouldn't let him. My brother said, what? I said, yeah. He said he wants to play with my booty. And I told him no. So my brother hammed his ass up. High school, same thing. A guy named Adam, Italian guy, sexy as hell. Bitch, he was trying to get it, y'all. This motherfucker was raping me, y'all. He was like 16 years old. I was 14, y'all. He would smell my motherfucking booty and say, oh my God, that smells so good. Bitch, so I told my brother, because he was trying to hem me up in the corner and shit. I said, oh my God, they about to rape me. Let me tell my brother, Bitch told my brother hammed his ass up, y'all, over the trash can, y'all. Over the fuck trash can. He almost got expelled too. But he said, you over here trying to make past that, my brother. Woo, woo. And the guy was like, I didn't do nothing. I said, yes, he did. He sniffed my ass. Yes, he did. He sniffed my ass by the C building. That's kind of funny thing about it now. I was like, he sniffed my ass and he just violated me. Anyway, I'm telling you, I had issues, y'all. I had issues, bitch. I would love to hear the stories about Flame Around. I would love to see, what he was doing. Was the boys trying to smell that booty too? Or was they thinking like, ooh, this show us some high school pictures. I want to see how masculine Miss Thing was over there on the west side of Chicago. Please, okay. Anyway, yes. Oh, it's scary. Oh, Plank Hair is scary, honey. Yes. Yeah, she'll have to lower herself, honey. Come on in here, Louise. I know that's right, honey. What's the laser process called? It's called laser, but you want to get in there and burn it out. Electrolysis. You lay down and they stick that probe in there, they burn it, they pull it up. People talk about how it hurts. No tea, no shade. Y'all must have some thick ass masculine. No, I'm not cutting in. Y'all must have some thick ass hair because that shit does not hurt at all. Like, bitch, I fall asleep every time. Laser too, bitch. I put some lidocaine on laser because that shit did hurt. I'm not gonna lie, that shit did hurt. Especially when they got that little piece right there, bitch. It's like, woo! And they'll do your nose too. Breathe in. Girl, you want to make my shit more hairy, you motherfucker. But anyway, with electrolysis, it doesn't hurt, bitch. I doze off all the time. She has to wake me up too, y'all. I hate pain. Well, no, maybe I got a high pain tolerance because I had 2 root canals done in one day. Huh, that is good to know, huh? I had 2 root canals done and 4 fillings done in one day and didn't eat no pain medicine, y'all. Anyway, let me go, y'all. She just hung a bitch. I got old. Anyway, ain't no trans woman got no fiber cut shot unless they playing dressed up. I know that's right, Louisa. Hello? Y'all will show y'all modeling profile. Yes, I will, honey. Yes, I will. Come on, Plank Hair. Ow. But she calling me the bitch, fuck you. I'm about to get off it right now, bitch. Fuck yeah. Okay, listen, y'all. Yes, I will show my modeling portfolio, my composites. Oh my God. I forgot what the word's called. COMPOSITE. And I will tell y'all one of the places I was at in one of the pictures too. Anyway, y'all, let me go, honey. Come on, Joey. They always do, honey. Joey, they want to fuck with you. And then when you turn them down, they want to tell everybody else you fucked with them. Like, yeah, he was trying to get me. What? I mean, bitch, what I look like? I told y'all, when I was, can we talk, y'all? When I was 15 years old, there was a DL. No, not a DL. I'm gonna be done with this because she's gonna get ignored. We gotta go get something to eat. There was a gay rapper, kind of well known in the LA area. We're gonna keep it at that. Who was obsessed with me? And initially, I met him on a site where I don't think they still have it anymore, where a lot of DL guys would go, like Gangster Guys. So I don't even know how I found that site either. But I said, I love me a thug. Let me find me a thug. I need a thug nigga. Anyway, so we ended up exchanging numbers and we would talk and it was very friendly. Hey, what's up? Oh, yeah. Oh, you young. Well, yeah, what you trying to do? Oh, I kind of got my modeling thing going on. Oh, what? Really? I got some people I could connect you with. Ooh, okay. Oh my God, that's so awesome. Okay, that's real awesome. Can I see what yeah, here's my site. You can check me out. So y'all, it graduated from that to other things, right? To, well, what would you like to do? I know you're kind of curious. What have you done? Well, I'm not really curious. I know I like men and identify as a female, but I'm not really into that whole sex stuff yet. But I'm definitely the female. Like I'm not into doing like anything, that's masculine. Oh, okay. Well, that's good because I'm a versatile. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what the hell that is. But anyway, so we start talking about a lot of stuff, y'all. Okay, hold on. Bitch, I got 2 motherfuckers worried about me now. I got this nigga right here and I got the nigga on the phone. Ooh, hold on. So this motherfucker, y'all, was like, let me send you something. What you send me? Okay. He sent me a little something. He sent me a little something. Now, hold on, y'all. Let me just say this for the record. He sent me a little something. And I held it to myself. I didn't tell nobody about it. Bitch, I made that shit last. Okay. The other guy who sent me something, he sent me $10,000. And my mom said, "What the fuck is this? And how you get this?" But I did lie that I got to tell him I was 18. I wasn't. I was like 15, 16, y'all. I was a sophomore in high school. Anyway, so this guy sent me something and he said, "This is a small token just for you and you can have more. Let me fly you out here." So I was thinking of ways how to plot, y'all. Like, okay, what can I do? I can take the Amtrak because my mom ain't gonna let me go to LA by myself. She's not gonna let me do that. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna tell her I'm going to Sacramento for an interview, be there overnight, and then I'm gonna fly to LA. And I'm like, well, what if something happened? Anyway, y'all. So that ended up not coming through. So he basically gave me an ultimatum. Come down here, you stay up there. Okay, well, I can go down there. I want my cousin to come. Y'all, that fucked shit up. My cousin was into him. They talking. Now my cousin became like a sugar baby. We stopped talking, y'all, right? We stopped talking. But guess what? As I got older, I kept doing checkup on this motherfucker because I do with a lot of the men I've dated. The rappers, the photographers, the people that were MMA fighters, I still check up on asses. One that I'm not checked up on because I don't give a fuck about him. And I hope that scumbag has been ran over or he's been dropped off somewhere. Oh, no, let me not wish that. That's the energy. Anyway, so I looked this motherfucker up and I see a whole bunch of people connected to him. And it hit me. One of the people he's connected to is trans, supposedly. And I said, that's so ironic because that trans person was a gay person that was known to get around down there in LA. And she was doing stuff to get her way up to the top. Now she's a trans. I think someone made her trans. But on top of that, one of the guys that he was connected with, I don't know if he's white or Hispanic, was trying to talk to my cousin when my cousin was a kid. And I'm like, that's just so fucking crazy. At least this motherfucker told me his tea. Because I knew he was trying to get his music thing up because he would tell me. But the other guy didn't tell my cousin that. My cousin thought he was a regular old security guard down in LA. Because a lot of those motherfuckers be security for like Paramount Studios and shit. So, bitch, I said, bitch, no way, So because I started talking to this motherfucker, I just got pulled my way all the way out the picture. And girl, like I said, coming to find out, this motherfucker had a lot going on. This motherfucker had a lover. Oh, see, people like to do research, so I don't want to put that out there. But anyway, this motherfucker had a lot of stuff going on, y'all. And the scary thing about it is HIV and AIDS come into this picture. And I thought about, Ella Mai got a song called Who Knew? Now, the song is about something totally different, but every time I hear that song, I think about, I was upset that my cousin and this person did their thing. Because now I think my cousin could possibly have it. We have not talked in over 10 years. He possibly had it because I know he went down there and did something with him because he was in LA. He was in South Central. He was in Pomona. He was all over. So I know he soaked this person. But I just thought about like my cousin actually fucking saved me because imagine me being that young, going down there to LA, actually being a part of that whole scenario because he probably would have milked me into thinking that, oh, we're just friends and you could be our friend too. And it would have been a whole orgy or something that went down. I don't know. It could have been something. And to think that my cousin actually rescued me from that, like, bitch, I feel blessed. I feel blessed, and I'm not even upset about it. Because, bitch, my life could have been something else too. Like, who knows? Maybe he could have linked me up with people because he is well connected to a lot of people. And now he's more in the background, not the forefront. But a lot of people that you see nowadays are connected to this person. As I did not know that Akon is connected to Jeffree Star. Who would have known that racist ass Jeffree Star is managed by an African man? Who would have known that? I hope I didn't expose no tea there. But who would have known that Akon managed Jeffree Star even before he got all these followers and stuff? Something to think about. But I just said, bitch, my cousin saved me. And Akon is not the guy I'm talking about. Just I have to throw that out. Because in LA, there's a lot of, that's why people are like, you should move down there. I'm telling y'all right now, if I move to LA, there's going to be some problems. There's going to be some problems. That's it. I can't move to LA, y'all. I can't. I can't do New York neither because there's too many people over there that I can't do New York. I can't do LA, and that's why I'm not doing it. So, bitch, it is what it is. You down in LA, you want to come see, bitch, we'll meet outside LA, you coming up here to see me. Flat out, bitch. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not going to LA. Demons, demons, and demons. Bitch, hello. Sexually transmitted demons, too. There's a lot of those motherfuckers in there. And that's what I'm saying everything, too, about this motherfucker, and I got to go. I should have been on that. This motherfucker over here, this motherfucker that's from here, But he down there doing radio and shit. Talk about, I went to a surprise party. They were blindfolding people and shit. That's how they fucking get you, bitch. Like, what the fuck? So now I know, bitch, I know this motherfucker start losing weight. I know there's something going on with that too. That motherfucker starts slimming down. He got the virus. And there's no tear, no shade with that. If that motherfucker starts slimming down, bitch, y'all better be careful. Y'all better be careful. Anyway, yes, call electrolysis. Yes. He was stalking you and your family. Scary. Ooh, Joey. That's to say, these celebrities, I think, are more crazy than normal people. People are like, oh, I'll be safe being friends with Nicki Minaj. Not throwing Nicki Minaj on the bus. I'll be safe being friends with Megan Thee Stallion. Bitch, they're more connected to people. If they wanted to get your ass together, they can get your ass together. Girl, bye. They got the coin. They got the resources. They can get your ass right together. Keep playing these games you think you will go. Go ahead. That's what I said. Shout out to you commentators out there who make a living off of talk shit about people, honey. Come on, Plank Care. How you doing? Yes, come on here, Frenchie C. How you doing? Yes, I love my friend Frenchie C, honey. A lot of demons. My friends almost burned down the house fire, burned in a house fire in LA. Some serious demons. They had to jump from a hole or from a window. Window, shady shit. Come on, window, honey. You Wendy. Okay, come on in here. Akon. Yeah, Akon managed Akon managed Jeffree Star. Yes. I hope I'm not exposing it. I hope that's really public record for y'all. Akon managed. That's what I'm saying. You can't get too mad at the Hollywood shit because there's a lot of motherfuckers that come out here and talk about black people, but they love black dick. A lot of people come out here and they'll have a energy. I don't do the gays. No homos over here, and yet their makeup stylist is a gay male who sleeps with them at night. Can we talk about it for a minute? Oh, I'm not lesbian. Or yet they have lesbian stylists and gay stylists, and they won't talk about gay rights and shit. That's what they bitch. Fuck celebrities. Bitch, don't hit my ass up, bitch. We're not friends, bitch. Business and business only. I don't give a fuck. It's business and business only, honey. I don't give a fuck who, what you are, bitch. No celebrities. We could do business, and that's it. We can do business and that is, bitch. But outside that, bitch, no thanks. I'll pass. Too many motherfucking issues for me, honey, and shadiness, honey. Holly Weird. Come on in there. Hollywood Land, honey. Hollywood Land, also known as the Land of the Witches. Y'all don't want that energy, though. Y'all don't want that energy, though. We're going to do a video on that, honey. Jeffree Star, bro, that's some mad shit. He still manages him. They're still connected. Oh, please. They're still connected. That's why I saw a video with, what's his name? Sexy guy, too, from Love and Hip Hop. Monkey Monday, Freaky Monday, Mandy Monday. I don't know his name. Cute white guy with curly hair, colored eyes. Woo! You know, girl, woo! Cause he's sexy. Anyway, he's like, he wouldn't sign me. And in my mind, I'm like, Akon is very businesslike because if he, what's his name? Freaky Monday? Wacky Monday? Monday, Wednesday? I don't know. But this man, he would have to change his whole look. I guarantee you, if he cut off his hair, just some suggestions. If he cut off his hair, right, shaved it off at the top, or had his hair long, dyed it blonde and straightened it, and he actually got more muscle mass, I bet you Akon would do something with it. But right now, he's kind of along the lines of, not Jeffree Star since they look alike, but they're both white males and they both have potential to make coin. And he don't want that coin to be messed up that way. So he's saying, if you're going to be white and I'm going to sign you, you got to have a different look to you, bruh. You got to have a different look to you. I see this little red light going off over here from the thing right here, honey. My little diffuser. But anyway, if you going to be signed, but you got to give me a whole nother look, even if he went all black. I think if he dyed his hair black, went straight, straightened his hair, got really muscle toned out, and wanted to rap. Yo, what's up, bro? And he had that rapping swag, he would do it. But bitch, he's starting out the wrong way, honey. No tea, no shit. He's starting out the wrong way dealing with people he's dealing with. He's dealing with a lot of people that had potential once upon a time. And that's gonna fuck him up. But yes, but that's why Akon didn't sign him, and that's why they're not making coin, honey. He needs to get his shit together. Anyway, let me go before I start saying too much. Anyway, you meant window. I know that's right, honey. All the YouTube stars making racist comments. That's exactly how they get where they were. I know that's right, Louisa. It's getting them attention. I mean, really thinking about it, how many Black people are out here supporting Black YouTubers too? Just something to think about. I wonder, out of all these Black beauty gurus and Black entertainers and stuff on YouTube, how many of them are actually Black folks supporting them? That'd be interesting to know. Very interesting to find out. Yeah. Yeah. Let me go, y'all. I gotta go. It's funny, y'all. I gotta go. We love y'all. Love it like TwoSpiritedMystic@gmail.com. TwoSpiritedMystic@gmail.com and TwoSpiritMystic.blogspot.com. Very soon, y'all. We got a secret we're gonna be revealing by the new year. And loving night, y'all. I gotta go. Bye, everybody. Thank y'all for stopping by.